Check, check. Can you hear my voice? We are getting ready. We're going to be going live with the show in about 3, 4, 5 minutes. Settle in, get something to drink, get a snack. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Pride. That was my bad. I have too much power. They should never let me have this much power. Hi, everybody. I'm going to get the folks in here real soon, but I just wanted to say thank you very much for attending the very first Overture Pride one-shot. We're going to be running something called Lasers and Feelings. I'm mixing the music as we talk here. We're going to be running something called Lasers and Feelings. This is a really cool system. It's very light on rules. It's very heavy on fun. Now, here's something I added to the mix. You guys are going to be able to control some of this chaos as well, okay? Periodically, you're going to see polls come up on the front of the screen. I've asked the players not to pay too much attention to them so they don't get spoiled. But you'll be able to vote. We'll have those polls up for about a minute or two. You'll be able to vote on the outcomes, and that will twist the story in one way or the other. So, let's all get ready to have some fun. I'm going to bring the cast on, and we'll start introducing ourselves. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, everybody. Let me get myself unmuted. Hello, can you hear me? Say hello. Can you get it? Oh, maybe it didn't hit me. Nope. There we go. Hello, everybody. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Oh, there we are. There we are. There we are. Nice. Welcome in, everybody. We are going to go ahead and do our real selves, who we are. Oh my God, I love it. Yes, Caleb. Yes, Caleb. We're going to introduce ourselves, our real selves first, and then we'll go through our character introduction. So why don't we start in the middle here, and then we'll go around the bend. So Planet Moonstars, why don't you introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi, my name is Casey or Planet. I use they, he pronouns, emphasis on the they. I've never played Lasers and Feelings before, but I'm very, very excited to play.
Excellent. Thank you so much for being here. Jay Fries.
Of course.
Jay Fries, hit us.
Why, hello. I'm Jay Fries. Pronouns are he, him. I'm a retro variety streamer. Let's go, Team Overture.
Let's go, Team Overture. And playing Glargnak the 37th. I fucking love the face paint. That's so cool.
Thank you. My name is Caleb, aka Nerf Caleb, here on Twitch on Team Overture. I use he, him pronouns, and this is my first time playing a TTRPG, so I'm excited.
Excellent. You're gonna do great. All right, and then we've got Saren, FPS.
Hello, my name's Saren. You can call me Terry. I use they, them pronouns. Mostly an FPS gamer, but I love TTRPGs, so excited to be here.
Excellent. And everybody's favorite sexy duck, Rokums.
Hi, I'm Rook. My pronouns are they, them. Usually I'm a big pink lion furry on the internet, but now I'm a very sensual duck. Quack.
And are you is it still considered? This is a real question I have. Is it still considered a furry if they're feathers?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Okay, perfect. We heard it here. And my name is Play It Jason. I'm also a Team Overture member. I'm a Team Overture lead, and I'm so excited to be DMing this tonight. So again, I said we were playing Lasers and Feelings. Let me set this up for you, okay? You guys are the crew of the interstellar scout ship Raptor. Your mission is to explore the uncharted regions of space, deal with aliens both friendly and deadly, and defend the Consortium worlds against space dangers. Captain Darcy, your captain, has been overcome by the strange psychic entity known as something else, leaving you to fend for yourselves while he recovers in a medical pod. Now, medical still doesn't know what's caused the something else, so without orders, you've got some downtime. It's time to get to know each other. We start our story in the ship's canteen where everybody's replicated their favorite meal in the food replicator. Describe your character to us, your role on the ship, and what your character's eating today. Planet, let's go ahead and start with you.
Me? Sorry, I just didn't hear you.
Absolutely, yes. Let's go ahead and start with you.
Okay. All right. So Jack, Sheriff Gunn, is kind of sitting off in against the wall of the ship and kind of in the corner, and he's eating beans out of a can, like baked beans out of a can.
Beans out of a can. Awesome.
Yep. And yeah, he's sitting very reserved and just kind of looking around at the rest of the crew. Do you want me to share my character goal as well? Or?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. My character goal is shoot bad guys and a little bit of keep being awesome.
All right. That's fine. We can have dual goals. Absolutely. So you're here to lay down the law.
Yes, I'm here to lay down the law, kind of function as like type of tank for the crew. Jack will run in and just kind of rush in and take the lead on any fights that might come up because I'm a dangerous soldier.
Excellent. And to sitting next to you, we've got the chief engineer over there, Chris Scrappy LeSabre.
Yeah, Chris Scrappy LeSabre. So I'm also sitting in the mess hall, reading over some technical manuals and eating rice, white rice. That's it.
Just plain white rice.
Yeah, just plain white rice. Scrappy's goal is to just keep the Raptor together, making sure the other members don't mess with his precious engines. And he's a little arrogant and a know-it-all. He's brilliant and not afraid to tell you that he's brilliant. And he would clearly choose the engines over any of the crew. So there you go.
Wow. A little, what is it? Anti-personal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. And then we've got the first of, it looks like 2 aliens on board. Glargnak the 37th. Oh, we're muted, Glargnak. Turn on your translator.
Yeah. My bad. Yeah, I'm Glargnak. An alien explorer. I'm always looking at a map, trying to find new worlds and to try to find new people to meet. Yeah.
Excellent.
Trying to find his place in the universe with a map.
With a big map.
Big old map.
A very, very big map.
And no ship is complete without a doctor who is, I'm guessing, trying to get to the bottom of something else, and maybe not getting there. We've got Cordelia Tidecaller.
Yes, Cordelia is actually going to be sort of sitting because her bottom half is actually that of a fish. She's kind of like a mermaid of sorts. You're wondering how she gets around, and she kind of floats a little bit. But she graduated top of her class at her university for her medical degree. She's actually sent out by her parents to do something with her life. So she found this exploration as a doctor healer, and she's currently sitting and eating a seaweed wrap with her favorite sea cucumbers.
Ooh, I've had sea cucumber before. It is delicious. Professor Quackins.
I was worried you were saying they were eating fish.
No.
Worried.
Well, as you can see, I am a duck. I was actually made in a lab by the Honorable Professor Hojo, not to be confused with the one from that Final Fantasy thing. He actually owns hotels called the Howard Johnson. That's his name, Howard Johnson. I run navigations here. I don't know why they trust me with that. And I'm not eating. I'm actually putting up motivational posters of a lovely drag queen that just says, "You better walk that duck, bitch."
And what? Are
And
you
my
reading?
goal is for everyone to have such a wonderful sense of self like I do.
And what was it that you were eating?
My favorite snack, it is actually strawberries and worms.
Strawberries and worms. That is something a duck would eat.
It's very healthy, very nutritious.
And did we get character goals?
I wish everyone to have my level of confidence. You wouldn't want to be as
Perfect.
confident as me.
Wow. And modest too. We love that. Now, as far as the ship that we're sitting on, we need to still pick 2 strengths and a weakness from the Lasers and Feelings chart. I'm going to go ahead and read off the strengths, and we'll pick 2 of those first. Okay, so the first,
Well, first of all, the Raptor has no weaknesses. I just want to put that up there.
I will take that under consideration, Scrappy.
Okay.
But according to everybody else, we need 2 things that it's really good at. It's either fast, nimble, well-armed, powerful shields, superior sensors, a cloaking device, or a fighter craft. Now, you can discuss amongst yourself what you think is the most beneficial to you.
What do y'all think? I guess are we attacking? Or are we defending? The
Anything to
shields
that?
are good.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say shields. Is
I like
probably-
shields, yeah.
Yeah.
We have-
Also, fast and nimble. What is is nimble like good at dodging, and fast is just like we just like go?
Yep, that's exactly what it
Okay.
is.
Okay, just had to make
I
sure.
like to go, so
I don't think we need to dodge as much if we do have more powerful shields. So I think
Yes.
we can avoid the nimble one.
And do
Yep.
we need to go fast? Why do we need to go fast? Well, I guess if we're running away from things. But
also
we got
find
shield.
new worlds quicker, like find new planets
Oh.
and
Yeah.
That's fair.
Glargnak would love that.
This is true.
So we're
We
looking
could
at,
also look at. I was also looking at cloaking device because I think that's pretty cool.
Mhm.
But if we want to go with powerful shields and fast, that's all right with me.
I like those options.
I support it.
What was
Okay.
that?
Powerful
fast?
shields and fast.
Yeah.
perfect. She's
Let's do
sturdy
it.
and fast. All right.
what about cup holders?
Cup holders, those are grav cup holders that actually float next to you. So no matter where in the cabin you are, your drink is
Ooh.
always at hand.
Gotcha. Okay.
So now, Scrappy, cover your ears. Now we have to pick a weakness. Scrappy doesn't like to admit that there's a weakness, but it is either a fuel hog, or it only has 1 medical pod, or it has horrible circuit breakers. And in battle, those tend to explode on the bridge. Or it's got a grim reputation. The Captain Darcy, he might have done some bad stuff.
Well, we could go with grim reputation because it doesn't have to do with the ship itself.
Well, I mean, we could run into people who don't like us then because
That's true.
the
That's
captain
true.
has soiled our names or something like.
Probably would have been good to pick cloaking device then.
Yeah. All right, so not grim reputation. That's fine.
Energy crystals. I mean,
I'm down to take a hit on the
have-
medical pod. We have a doctor.
That's true.
True.
Yeah. And Captain Darcy is in it though. So like if any of us get injured and need to rest in a medical pod, Darcy's already occupying the only one, which means virtually we have none. We could risk it though. We've got a doctor. Stitch us up and just keep going.
Cordelia, how are you feeling about this conversation?
I have invested a lot of time in my studies, and I also know a bunch of natural remedies for everything. So,
Homeopathic medicine, that's what we have on board here?
correct.
Okay,
Correct.
perfect. Just checking.
And the circuit breakers are fine. So there's no reason that
Right.
like that.
We just have
Nobody
to
likes
avoid
it.
fish oils, you know.
Oh God.
All right. Well, we're gonna need to
All
settle
right, so
on
are
a
we
weakness
saying
here.
medical pod? Only one medical pod? Is that what we're saying?
I'm good with
One
medical pod, yeah.
Okay.
I think so
We
too.
are
Yeah.
trusting. We are trusting.
We're trusting our doctor.
Homeopathic medicine is our treatment method. Now, each of you have a Consortium uniform with a built-in vac suit for spacewalking. Okay, a super sweet space phone camera communicator scanner thing with a universal translator, and a variable beam phase pistol, which is usually set to stun. You each have those items. Okay.
Okay.
So just keep those things in mind as we go through the adventure, like what your options are for that. Tonight you are playing the role of the cosmos itself. At crucial points in the story, your influence will determine twists and turns that will impact our players in dangerous or funny ways. When you see the poll on the screen and in chat, use the number corresponding to the event of your choice. You only get 1 vote per event, so choose wisely. In fact, our heroes have it a little too easy right now. So let's shake things up and give it a try. So right now, you should see something on your screen that will affect the adventurers in some way.
I don't
As
look.
they're sitting there eating and discussing homeopathic methods, as Scrappy is checking nuts and bolts, Gargnak is deeply invested in his maps. And we've got the brooding sheriff sitting there eating some beans out of a can.
Yes, sir.
Beans from a can.
Absolutely.
Y'all can have conversations about your day or what you want to do about something else. We'll definitely see what happens here.
But please don't make a mess in the mess hall. That's just a name. That's a name only. You have to clean up after yourselves, okay?
All right. Yeah,
The
yeah.
cleaning bot is on the fritz, but we'll get it fixed soon.
You worry too
Roger.
much. It will be fine, I promise. I will clean it up.
All right, as Scrappy is moving around and kind of working on things, somebody accidentally hit the space brakes and all the food sitting on the table goes flying forward into the front of the mess hall, makes a gigantic mess.
I just
Now-
said don't make a mess. What is it with you?
I didn't do that. I didn't touch
My
anything.
posters! They're all soiled.
Now suddenly, a loud klaxon alarm goes off.
Oh,
Whir,
no.
whir, whir.
But that's not good.
Hell?
And
The alarms
anyone
go
know what
red.
I thought
that
I
means?
fixed that.
And then the ship computer, the Linguistic Universal Communications Interpreter, or Lucy for short, says, "Oh dear, I hate to interrupt your fancy dinner, but we've got an urgent message from the Consortium. I'm patching it through now." Above the table, where you were just eating, the holoprojector lights up. A stern-looking woman with a very serious haircut and an equally serious uniform appears on the holoprojector above the table. You recognize her as General Dallos. This must be a big deal if the General's sending a message directly. "Crew, this is an emergency situation. There are reports of an abnormal space-time fluctuation in the nearby Harfall region. The Consortium planet Padam has gone quiet after sending a puzzling and distorted distress signal." She describes the space signal, but it doesn't really give you the gravity of it. She lets you hear it. All you can make out of the words space-time, ageless, ancient, destroying, unravel. You're the closest to the spacefold away from the location of the disturbance, and the closest emergency response is dealing with an issue in the Drakmar system. We need you to investigate. There's a Consortium relay station orbiting the planet that our sensors can still detect, but attempts to hail the station have been met with weird results. They're sending copies of transmissions from years ago. Your first order is to investigate the station. If anyone can tell us what's happening on Padam, they can. An entire planet going dark is grim tidings. Contact me when you've investigated that station. Over and out. The holoprojector blinks out.
Excuse me. Oh. Does she know that we have no captain? The captain is injured and is in the medical bay.
General Dallas
Obviously
doesn't
not.
seem to know. Did anyone tell? Did anyone contact home base?
Not me.
That was not my
didn't.
responsibility.
I'm too short to reach the desk.
I simply
the
put him in a
captain's
seaweed wrap. He
job.
will be fine.
Lucy says, with Captain Darcy in the tank, I'm afraid that leaves you 5 to take care of this. What are we gonna do?
Go to the station.
Yes,
I
we have
guess.
to go to the station, I suppose.
That's what we're supposed to do. So,
I can get us there.
Yeah,
Well, then lead the way.
Mr. Quackers.
Yes.
Quackins.
Yes.
I think we need to go to the space station.
Oh, you're absolutely correct. I'm so sorry. I shall get on that immediately. Will someone please carry me?
Please
the room.
roll lasers. Navigations.
Who needs navigation? Okay.
So,
3.
if anybody in the crowd wants to know how this game works, we've got numbers next to every player. Now, a high numbers means that they are good at lasers, and they have to get underneath that roll. A low number means they're better at feelings, and they actually have to get above that roll. So, Professor Quackins, I'd love it if you'd roll some lasers to try to navigate there.
I rolled a 4.
Okay, so you actually failed that, and you started plotting a course to somewhere that's nearby-ish, but would definitely take you way, way too close to the star cluster, and that could be dangerous.
Well, we have.
I
pretty
really
good
don't blame
shields.
myself. I blame the people who put a duck in charge.
Quackins, why did you navigate us here to the star?
You put a duck in charge.
you're the navigations person. Who else is supposed to guide us there?
Probably someone who actually graduated from space school.
Where are you from?
Oh man.
I told you, I'm from the lab by Professor Hojo.
Right.
He's a good man. Good man, that Hojo.
Well,
We need to focus on the real
how
things
did you-
here. We got to get to Queen Kylie before she dies. Okay?
How did you get certified to fly the ship?
Don't ask questions.
Lucy pipes in and she says, it feels like we should have maps around here somewhere that could help us get there.
I've got one I've been working on. I didn't write down where the station was. I'm trying to find it.
All right, so I'm going to have both Glargnak and Quackins roll for lasers, and if either of you get it, it's a success.
Okay.
I rolled a 3.
I also rolled a 3.
Perfect. So we've got one failure. You're trying to hit the button, but your wing is just grazing the wrong side of it. But Glargnak is able to put the right coordinates in, and off we go through space to the space station.
Is anyone feeling nauseous? I do have a remedy for that.
What is it?
I don't
ginger?
want any kind of oil that you made yourself.
Actually, it is derived from the oil that was spilled in my planet. Thank you very much.
Padam Research
came from
Station.
Oil.
Sorry, go ahead. Padam Research Station was created before the advent of artificial gravity technology, like you have in the Raptor that you can just walk around the cabin. As such, it resembles a large bicycle tire with a central core and spokes out to the gigantic wheel that spins to create gravity from centrifugal force. Lucy says, "We have arrived at Padam Relay Station. Do we have orders?"
Open the pod
Can-
day.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
We gotta get on it.
Do we have transporters on the ship? Oh wait,
Wouldn't you know?
That's what I was thinking. Well, I mean, I haven't hooked them up yet. Here, let me hook them up.
Ah, gee, qualified you to be the engineer. It hurts, doesn't it?
The transporters are offline, But we should
Yeah.
probably look for some way to get onto the station, right?
Right.
Are there people on the station? Can we like radio them?
Although
Something?
Padam Relay Station is lit up as if fully staffed, you don't see any crew from the outside in any of the windows or anything.
Is there any shuttlecraft on the ship that we can?
It
go over
looks
to
like all the shuttles are still there.
Is there like a landing spot or a bay that we can go into?
Roll lasers.
Ooh.
You got a 6?
Yes.
Okay, so you don't particularly see any kind of way to get on there or any docking area. Does anybody else want to help?
I rolled a 3 again.
I'll
I
help.
am
I'll
just
help.
not getting it.
Okay, who says I? All right, sheriff's
Jack.
gonna take a quick peep. And what'd you get?
2.
We got a 2. All right, so on the underside, on the other side of the space station, you do see what looks to be an open docking bay.
There's something down there. Let's go over there. There's a little bay. We can land her in there.
Excellent. Lucy says, "I'm plotting a course. It seems like the duck is maybe filing their nails."
Thank you, Lucy. You're a real doll. You're a real doll.
So we go underneath, and you land in the docking bay, and it seems like there's nobody there to greet you. Normally, you'd have somebody with the batons leading you in. There's nobody there.
That's just unprofessional of them.
It seems quite informal, I was going to add.
Maybe they're on their lunch break. That's what we were doing, and now we're here. So
It's not time for
Usually
lunch.
there's
though.
a greeting party anytime I come here.
all right, let's just get off the
gosh,
ship.
this
What's going
guy.
on?
Yeah, come on.
So you exit the ship.
We go off. Yeah, we exit the ship. Don't forget where we parked.
Let me just get
Got
the
it right up in here.
So as you get off the ship, you look around, and it's a normal-looking landing bay. There's doors. It looks exactly like you've seen on a million other relay stations that you've been on. But there's nobody there to greet you.
Hello?
Is everybody?
Yeah. is
Anybody
it like-
here?
Are there any flickering lights or creepy things happening?
Yeah, like, does it look like there's been damage or something weird?
Yeah.
You actually do see graffiti on one of the walls that looks like it's about knee high and made with lipstick or crayon, or you can't really tell.
I just don't
I
understand.
take
What does
my
the
little
graffiti
doohickey
say?
It's
and
illegible.
Scan it. Oh. Even
there
if I
like-
scan it and
Roll
translate it.
for lasers.
Yeah, maybe it's a different.
Hey, I wrote a 4.
I rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2, so okay, so you actually are able to kind of make out. It looks like a really badly drawn picture of like an old sort of like children's like mascot, like a Barney situation, but whatever they have in the very far future.
All the adults have been killed and now the kids are left. Scary.
Is that what happened?
I hope not.
I'm just telling y'all. I don't know.
Okay.
That's a pretty
That's
wild
scary.
presumption.
That is scary.
Maybe we should make our way to the bridge and find out what actually happened.
I do believe we are here to
Why are there
discover the
kids on the
transmission.
spacecraft?
Yeah, why are we here?
We're here to see why they're sending out years
Oh, that's
old
right.
messages.
Messages.
Why
Yeah.
would there be kids here? I'm confused.
I'm more worried about
don't
the
know.
ship and just leaving it abandoned. Like, the kids are going to break into it and take it.
Ah, Lucy's a smart girl.
I believe we locked it.
Okay, did
Yeah.
we?
Beep, beep.
All right, so what's your next step? What are you guys gonna do?
Should we find a control center
Yeah.
to see if
Yes.
there's a like some kind of note or something?
Yeah.
Let's
Make our way to
see.
the comms.
Who would know about this? Let's go ahead and say Quackins, roll for feeling. You feel like you maybe have seen the schematics for this place before when you were in navigation school.
I rolled a 5.
Okay, so you get the insight that it seems like the control room is in the center spoke, or in the center of the wheel.
Okay. When we parked on the outside of the wheel or something?
Yeah, the docking bays are all on the outskirts.
How are we going to get there? I guess we have to climb down through the spoke into the middle. So do we need to find like a ladder somewhere?
Well, you're gonna have to look.
Yep.
I'm sure we can
Yeah, I guess
look
we'll have to-
elevator.
So-
We're not.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way. So you guys are you're at the docking bay. You're opening the door, right? That's what I'm
Yep.
assuming. You want to open the door and go into the hallways.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah.
The
Let's
hallways.
go out of the docking bay and into the hallway. Start looking for a way down to the control room.
Does this station have power? Like is there electricity?
Yeah, the
All
lights are on.
Everything appears as it should. Everything
Okay.
seems to be normal. But
You could
there's
say
just
the
nobody
lights
on-
are all on, but nobody's home.
Exactly that. Exactly that. So as you're walking down the hallways, you start hearing this weird sort of hissing sound.
This is
You're
what
not
I was worried
sure what it is.
about. Is it like a steam hissing or is it like a snake hissing? I don't like snakes.
It definitely just. Why would there be
That's-
snakes on here?
Why don't
There's
you
a
roll
duck on
feelings
here.
Would
that?
there be no people on here?
I hear they're on airplanes a lot. Why
I'm
would
a
they be
duck,
on
not
a
a
space
honey
station?
badger, so I can't really protect you from that. But
Scrappy, go ahead and roll feelings on that.
Oh, feel
Oh, I'm supposed to.
Oh,
Scrappy,
You're the one asking
roll.
the question.
I have to roll on feelings? Okay. I rolled a 6.
Oh, you got it. It definitely is. It does sound like a steam sort of hissing, like something.
Is it in front of us or behind us or
Okay, so it's
where
like
is it?
steam. Okay.
One thing you start to notice is that all of your voices start to go a little bit higher.
Oh no, it's
As you're
it's-
talking?
It's helium. What are you
you are
talking
making fun
about?
of me.
It must not be. It
Why
must
do
not
you
be
sound
fake.
like
What is
that?
this?
I feel like you're all making fun of me right now.
What the fuck?
Your voices start to go high, and you can't. All of a sudden,
What are you gonna do?
it's like you realize that the life support. Actually,
Oh, no.
the helium supply got into the life support. Not specifically dangerous, but your voices are pretty high.
Is there a way to turn it off?
You know,
Roll
you
for-
really sound like my
roll for
cousin, that
lasers.
Donald person.
Roll for lasers.
I roll 5.
A 1.
You got a 1? Very good.
Yep.
Well, Scrappy would definitely know how to turn it off, but unfortunately, that's in the control room.
So we just need to find it.
We just have to walk all the way over there.
So you're walking. So you're walking through the halls of this gigantic space station of the wheel, and on your left you see what looks to be a sign that says "Control Station." But the door's
There it is.
locked.
But this is
what
great. It
is
sounds
it
like a
like a
family
s-
reunion to me.
Slide door or an open kind of door?
It would have been like it's sci-fi loves pocket doors, so it's a pocket door that opens.
Okay.
Is there a control panel that next to it then?
Yes, there's a control panel.
Stand back. Oh, sorry. Stand back. I believe I can deal with this panel.
Is he gonna shoot it?
No, I was gonna shoot it. I was gonna use my doohickey thing to, open the door.
Excellent. So go ahead and roll lasers for me. And you're an expert. Roll 2 lasers.
Oh, 2.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I mean, 2. Rolled double ones.
Nice.
Nice.
It's weird that a critical in this is when you get your number exactly. So anyway, you were able to open. You're able to open the control panel. You're fiddling around in there. It's a little bit sparky. That's what you're good at this. You know, that's nothing to worry about.
That's no problem. Yeah.
And the doors slide open. And you see
Alright,
a
how do we turn
very
off the helium?
long hallway with windows all over it. It's kind of cool. Like, it makes you feel like you're in space.
Well, we are in space.
I mean, you know what I mean?
That was funny.
All right, let's go.
All right. So sheriff's leading the way, walking down the hallway. Big man on campus, swinging them stirrups.
Yes, sir.
Or what are those called? Spurs. Swinging the spurs.
Have we turned off the helium yet?
I don't believe so.
But it is less.
We gotta
it is
get to
less
the
in
room.
this area. It was that area of the wheel that was the life support failed in. So your voices are starting to come back down to normal a little bit.
Okay.
I see you're done making fun of my
Hey.
family now.
Yeah.
I was just talking normal.
Yeah. Me too. I don't know anything.
I'm gonna
about
write to
family.
HR about this.
And who would HR be exactly?
A very nice
Yeah.
lady named Karen. She works at Spaceport 9. You've met her.
I have not. I've only been here for a couple days.
Well, you are half fish.
I've met her. She's nice.
All right. So
She's
you
always
start to get to
asking
the.
see the manager. So I don't know about that.
She's a lovely lady. She makes lemon squares.
Oh.
And they're really good.
So you start to get to the end of the hallway, and you notice that there's another door there that looks very, very, very sturdy, and you don't see a control panel anywhere.
Is there a vent system that we could get to the other side, or do we have to shoot it?
Let's go ahead and roll lasers on that one.
I rolled a 6.
All right, you don't see a vent. You don't see any kind of easy way through this this door.
Is it another like slidey door?
It looks like more of a blast door. The everybody roll lasers.
Everyone. roll
Okay.
over.
Everybody roll lasers.
Got 4.
5.
Got a 1.
Who got the 4?
6.
Glarganak.
Glargnak gets a perfect. You get to ask me anything you want, and I have to answer.
Does it have to be like related to what we're doing?
Like, if you want to ask me about my personal life, that's fine, but that's not really. No, I mean, keep it. If it's something that I think will break the game, I'm not going to tell you. But for most of it, I'm going to be able to tell you.
Okay, so like, okay, is there any easy way to get in this room that we're trying to get into? Is that around like whatever?
It's gonna require breaking some glass.
Okay.
All right, everybody, move aside.
Why are we always breaking stuff? I'm very uncomfortable with this.
Is
Destroy
there
them all!
like a glass window?
Well, so those are gigantic windows all along this hallway.
Oh, great.
Wait,
I
but
just
that would go out
kick
to
one of the
space.
windows. The windows that go to another room, or does it go out to space?
They go out to space.
Well, that wouldn't be
Oh,
good.
okay. Well, I'm
Okay,
not.
maybe
gonna
don't
do
destroy
that
them
yet.
all.
I hear
Okay.
there's vacuums out there. We don't want to do that.
Yeah,
Remember what you guys all have?
yeah. We got suits.
That's true.
We gotta
have
put them on
Steve.
first. All right, let's get our
Just press
suits
the little
on, man.
button.
All right, so Sheriff.
Oh, yeah, it's you push a button and they go.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
like Dead Space, where it
Yeah.
comes over the back of your head. Sheriff, your plan is to shoot out the window?
Yes, sir.
All right. We're going to have you roll lasers on that one.
Don't think this is a good idea.
Sorry,
We need to hold on to something, maybe.
I got a 4.
You got a perfect. It goes spectacularly well. You didn't realize that even though it's fully reinforced, there's one panel, and you happen to hit that one panel that can blow out. You can ask me anything you want first, and then the consequences come later.
Okay. Oh God, this is. Oh man, asking anything. Okay. Are we completely alone on this station?
Not at all.
Okay.
Oh, the children.
The children.
Think of them.
Okay.
Okay, so all of the oxygen in that hallway starts vacuuming out. And you are all pulled towards this open window to space. You're not tethered to anything, because that wasn't discussed.
I said hold on to stuff.
My bad.
I did say hold on earlier.
Okay,
Yes,
so
this
I
is
need
true.
everybody here to roll feelings.
Oh fuck.
I rolled a 5.
6.
Okay, who failed?
3.
I rolled a
I
3.
got a 3. 3. That's
Okay.
not 4. 3.
Okay, so you have to be above.
I can't
for
remember
feelings.
So I failed.
Okay,
I failed.
Glargnak failed.
You have to get above my number for feelings?
Yes.
Yeah, and I did
Wait,
not. so I
Glargnak, what did
failed.
you get?
Wait, I got a 6.
So Glargnak succeeded.
Okay, yes. I
Oh, sorry. So we've got 3 people that failed?
Yes.
Okay. You all get sucked towards
Sorry.
that window at the same exact time. And thankfully, you're all hitting it at the same time because you stop it up.
Oh. That's good.
Now you're hanging ass out to space. Thank God
You
these
filled the hole.
thank God these uniforms are made with the toughest like material that can withstand that.
My bad, guys. Didn't think about that before acting. Sorry. Should have had a group discussion.
So how are we going to get out of this?
Maybe there's a blast shield that Glargnak and I can go find while you stick your big booties in space.
That's what I was thinking. We need to stop it somehow.
Yeah. I'm down for that. I'll take the duck.
Yay, we're gonna get our own TV show.
I grab Quackins and just put it on my on my head.
Adventure!
So Quackins and Glargnak go off to explore to find some other way to
Meanwhile.
get you out of there. Meanwhile, you all 3 are sitting there with your butts in the window.
It's a team bonding exercise.
You're probably asking yourself, how did I get into this situation?
Really on the tail end of the situation.
that would be me. Sorry.
Oh my God, Zach Morris.
How do you think we're gonna save them? Actually, I don't really know much about this place.
I don't either, but listen, I'm really good with direction. It's my thing. I kind of wasn't paying attention because I've been reading my book when we came in here. But I will I'll try to find the blast shield.
All right. So, as you go back towards that door that you had unlocked, once you open it, the amount of oxygen pressure from opening that door wiggles Scrappy's butt all the way through until he is now hanging on that window as more oxygen continues to vent. Scrappy, what do you do?
That's a good question. Well, can't I do I have like magnetic boots on or something like that? Can I like go ahead and go
roll 2. I'm gonna let you roll 2 for lasers.
Okay. So what do I have? I have to get under 5 then?
To get under 5.
Okay. I got 2. Why do I keep rolling the same number?
Snake eyes?
I got 2 2s. So
Oh, you got 2 2s. Okay, that'll work.
Yeah.
Because you are an expert engineer, you remember that you don't have necessarily magnetic boots, but one of your wrenches has a magnetic bolt thing, and you might be able to finagle that. Because you succeeded with both, you're able to use that to hold on as a handle to the hole. and the oxygen
On
continues
the inside or the outside of the station?
on the outside. You're out. You were
Okay.
hanging on the outside of that.
I'm all the way out,
Right.
hanging on for dear life.
Right.
And I'm an engineer. I do not have much muscle. So I'm not going to be able to hold on for very long. Well, I guess once all the air vents out of the whole station, it'll be fine.
You're thinking of the children. Thankfully, this is a self-contained hallway, so
Oh, that's
you
true.
are correct.
True.
Once
Yeah.
the air has sort of like reached critical what would you call that? Once the level has vented out to space,
Yeah.
you realize
I can come back in.
Right, exactly.
Can I
somehow
like
we still
grab
can't get
onto
through the
him
door
just
though,
to
right?
make sure he doesn't let go?
Say that one more
Like,
time.
cause
Yeah.
you go first. You go first.
No, I was just gonna say. So you're gonna help me back in?
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I like grab onto him, and cause I'm a little bit stronger, cause I'm not an engineer, I'm a soldier.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I can help since I'm also there. I'll just try to help in any way.
Full decompression, that's right. So now that the room is fully decompressed, you're able to pull Scrappy back in, and you're in there, and you realize that gravity is a lot less here because you're towards the center of the spoke, the center of the station.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now
yeah.
we on the inside.
Now you
then?
got an open window, and you guys are all breathing your oxygen,
Our helmets. Yeah.
your helmets. Yeah.
Hopefully we have plenty of oxygen in our tanks
Mm-hmm.
of these suits. Because I filled them up before we disembarked.
Good
I
thinking.
made sure.
Really good
Yeah.
thinking. All right. So now what?
So are we in the control room now, or are we still
Nope,
on the outside?
You're still on the other side of that door. You just have an open window now.
Well, so could we somehow leave the window and kind of crawl past the door and then somehow go into the control room from the
Possibly.
outside?
Do you want to try it?
Seems
Yes.
like a plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's going first?
We need. Well, I'm
I'll
not good
go
at this.
first.
Sheriff always stepping up to the bat. So Sheriff, you go out to the window and you kind of peek out and you look around and you're looking for something any kind of way in there, and you see all the way next to the next spoke of that wheel a maintenance hatch that looks like it goes into the control room.
Ooh. There's a maintenance hatch over there. I'm gonna make my way over.
Excellent. So you are
I-
sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, if you can get in there, I
And
think
then-
there'll be controls I can talk you through to open the door.
Yeah.
Now I need
That
you to roll
sounds like a good
feelings
plan.
for me.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
Glarknak, do you think our friends are okay?
I hope so.
I got a 5.
Okay, you succeed. So you're able to get handholds over to that hatch. Okay? So
Great.
you're 0G, 0-ish G, hand holding your way over to it. You get to the control hatch. It's got a spinny wheel on it. You're able to open that. That's not locked because it's just space out there.
Yeah.
And it's a little tiny airlock.
Who's gonna be coming out from the from outside space into
Right.
the station? That makes sense. Yeah.
Children.
So why lock it? Right.
So what do you do when you're there?
Am I in the control room now, or I'm at the
You're in a little
door?
airlock that you can see into, like you can see a little tiny window into the control room, and you're not really sure what you're seeing yet.
Okay, can I get closer to the window? Is there no there's no door in or anything?
Yeah,
it's just
no,
like
there totally is. It's an airlock.
Oh.
So you've got an
Oh,
open
shit.
door to space. You're in the airlock. What do you
Okay,
do?
close the door to space. No, yeah, close the door to space. I've watched space things before, and then do the airlock
You are a
thingy.
space cowboy, so yeah.
I know what I'm doing.
All right,
Put
excellent.
do the airlock thing.
So you're in the little airlock, and it starts to pressurize. And then
Yes, that's the word.
it pressurizes, it reoxygenates. I don't know, and then you start to turn the wheel to open the door to get into the control room,
Yes.
It opens. and
Good.
You're stunned by what you see.
Oh no.
Stunned by what you see.
Oh my god! What? What is that? What is it? What do
What's
I see?
going on in there? Open the
Well-
door for us.
What do I see?
What do you see? Okay, that's what I was looking for. So you are looking around and you see lots
Children.
of infants.
Oh!
Lots of babies.
There's kids everywhere. Like literally, there's children.
No, I don't think that
all over.
The sound is not going to carry from
God,
inside
the humanity.
Oh, no. Let's
Okay,
discuss
true.
how you guys are doing this. How you guys are talking about this. Okay. So you're still at the big huge blast doors that are vented to space. So sound is not going to travel through there.
Yes, true.
But you do have your communicators. So that
Right.
should work.
That's how I figured we were talking.
Okay.
Was we had communicators in our helmets.
All
or
right. I was
something
just
like
making
that.
sure I also got the logic.
Or our little devices that we have. Right.
So Sheriff lets out a very manly
Oh my
scream.
god! Ah!
Exactly like that. There's babies
my goodness.
in here.
There's literally babies in here. I don't
Count
know.
about like 23 of them or so.
There's like 23 of them.
I say human.
Something's gone wrong. Are they human?
Are they
Are they
duck?
ducks?
So yes, most of them are human. Some of them are not.
Okay.
Some of them are just alien babies, alien humanoid babies.
There's aliens. There's humans.
And you notice
And
that they're all
there are babies.
swaddled in old Consortium uniforms.
And they got uniforms on. They're uniform
All the
babies.
people got turned to babies.
That's what I'm thinking. Can I go over to the door and like try and let them in? Or
Now,
what?
here's the
Wait,
thing,
that's a
if
bad
you open
idea.
that door-
That's a bad idea because then all the babies go out. I'm not gonna
I
open the door.
forgot we invented the air.
Just baby confetti into space.
Up into space. That would be bad.
It could be
Very
bad.
bad.
That could be bad.
We have some aging cream, some from the homeopathic medicine, maybe that we can apply to the
Yeah.
babies.
The aging would occur in the other direction, I'm afraid.
Oh, it's
Oh no, it would turn them.
anti-aging.
It would anti-age them. Oh crap!
Ugh.
Well, that won't work.
Then they'd be newborns.
So currently, this sounds way too like y'all have known Sheriff for a long time, and Sheriff isn't really known for pulling your leg, but this is almost unbelievable. You've got to get in there to see this.
Well, is there any way I can like put a force field over the broken glass? Somehow I could wire up something that would seal it so that we could repressurize and open the door.
I'm gonna say roll 2 for lasers because you're the expert.
Okay, I am the expert here. I feel like I could put a force field up. You know, I got a 3 and a 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you go back to that panel that you busted open in order to get in. You squeeze open the door, the oxygen starts rushing out, but you're able to squeeze through it. And you take a look at the components inside of there, and along with some other things in your tool belt, you kind of got it figured out. You think it's going to work. You've got all the materials there. So you're going to take it back to that panel, and I want you to roll lasers again.
All right, hold on. I got a tie wrap. I'm gonna wrap some wires
Do you need this?
there. All right. Yeah. Oh, good. You have that.
All right.
I have this back scratcher too.
Excellent. So now you get to roll 3 because you've gotten help.
3. All right. 3 dice. Okay.
Yeah, 3 dice.
Look. Except one fell on the floor. I got a 3, a 3, and a 3.
Are you serious?
These are not trick
You've gotten
dice.
2 1s, 2 2s, and now 3 3s.
Not 3 3s.
It's like the Fibonacci sequence.
Maybe it's a sign from an alien intelligence.
I'm right next to you.
Okay,
That's all
so
along. I knew it.
you're able to get that force field. It's rickety, but it's gonna work. You're pretty sure it's gonna work. It's only the lives of like 20-something babies at risk here.
Okay.
So you've got the force field going.
Force
What's
field's
next?
up. We can repressurize bring the oxygen back in. And can we open the door?
You still can't open the door.
And Sheriff open the door from the other side?
Have the conversation.
Sheriff, can you open up the door from the other side?
I don't know. Maybe. Let me have a look. And I'll look around.
Okay.
See if there's a door open button.
You definitely
hingy
do see
thingy.
that. You see like a latch. It looks like it's been reinforced. Somebody really didn't want you getting in here.
That's weird. How did they get out then? All right. Can I open the door? Are the baby's gonna fly into space if I open the door, or can I just open it?
Baby's gonna fly into space.
Can I?
Yep,
Nope.
yep. So
Yep.
go ahead and roll feelings for me.
Oh God.
Feelings is like strength and that kind of thing, I think.
I got a 2.
Okay, so you pull, and it doesn't quite do it. You pull, and it actually breaks the handle.
Oh, fuck.
Great. Can we like strong open the door somehow? from
Okay.
the side?
Roll feelings. Who
I
else
will-
gonna be helping?
Yeah, I was gonna say I am
Me?
not very strong.
I will help.
Okay, so
From the other
everybody
side.
roll feelings.
Yeah, on the other side.
I rolled a 4, so no.
6.
I rolled a 2.
I got a 5.
Okay, we have a success though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
A single
with
one.
everybody, with your powers combined, you were able to get that door open. But it makes this really loud screeching.
Like Captain Planet over here. Our powers
Exactly,
combined, we will
exactly.
open this door.
You hear this large screeching metal sound.
Ew.
But
Oh,
now
the
you're in the
poor
control
babies.
room, and of course you see there's babies fucking everywhere in here, and they're all like wrapped
There's
up
just a
in-
lot of them everywhere. Not actually. Okay.
Well, they're
They're
on every
literally
surface.
everywhere.
They're on every surface. They're alive.
They're on the
sleeping.
table. They're on the floor. They're sleeping on the control panel. They're looking out the window. I don't know what is going on.
So, inside of this control room, when you look around, every single surface is covered in screens, in buttons, in knobs, in all kinds of stuff. This relay station is responsible for monitoring the entire planet and all messaging out to the rest of the universe. So it is very, very complex.
So, but I'm like the most brilliant engineer on our ship, and so why don't I just like take a look at the computer system and see if I can get into some sort of diagnostic mode and figure out what's going on here.
Absolutely. So go ahead and roll lasers. I know I have you do that a lot, but that's
fine.
While
It's your job.
Scruffy's
Or-
looking at that.
Okay.
I passed.
okay. So you're looking around, and one thing you do notice is that one of those panels seems to be pretty loose, and it's about yay big.
All these loose panels everywhere. I should probably tighten it up and close it all up since it's loose.
Okay. So you start
Or maybe-
you start to tighten it up,
I'm
and
kind of joking, of course, but maybe someone should suggest I not loosen it up or tighten it up.
Well, why is it loose? And I kind of like look behind it. Can I see if there's like anything?
And it pops open, and you see a shaft, and you hear some tinkering or something going on in there.
There's someone in there.
What? Why wouldn't there be anyone in there?
Why would there
Hey.
be babies all over the floor?
Good question.
Hey, what are you doing in there? I
Whoa!
yell out.
Whoa! And you hear this scurrying around back behind the panels.
Wagner, did you hear that? Maybe we should go back.
And then you see
They're still off wandering around on an adventure.
Yes.
coming toward you from in the shaft. You see two little tiny feet kind of backing up between it, and out pops a toddler with a lit cigar and a plastic bag labeled scotch.
Oh, he's way too young to be drinking that.
They're wearing an oversized Consortium uniform shirt with the sleeves all cut off, and it's long enough to reach the tops of their feet. Oh!
What are you doing? What are you?
Sorry, but did you guys get caught in that helium out there? Trying to
Yes.
get our comms working, right? Something's wrong with them. The wiring's so old in this bucket of bolts. I'm glad to see you, as we was in a right pickle.
I've been down to like squeeze his little cheeks. I'm like, oh, look at
Get your
her.
hands off me. I'm 75 years old. I don't need to be treated like that.
You don't
Have you
look,
looked in the mirror
you're
recently?
Well, I know I'm a little bit shorter, but that happens with old age. I
Not
don't.
like that.
But you're a baby.
I've never been spoken to like this in my own place. I've been working on this place for 40 years now.
Okay, sorry, don't wet yourself.
About 2 weeks
place
ago.
looks like a baby death trap. And you work here?
Where's your mother?
Didn't say past child labor laws or something.
My mother, she passed on about 30 years ago. I don't know why y'all's asking about that.
Cordelia pulls out her compact with her breast powder with a mirror on it and just hands it to it.
Oh, good Lord. Well, I haven't seen this face since I don't know when. Well, then I guess that makes sense with all the babies, though. About 2 weeks ago, we saw a flash from the planet's surface, right down below where we are now. It knocked most of our shit offline. I've been working on getting them back up, but I never stopped to think maybe I was also affected of it. But I guess it makes sense. You know, since then, the whole crew's gotten younger and younger, and I've been maintenance on the station, like I said, for over 40 years. I was going to retire next year. Crew were a lot younger than me, so I guess that's why I'm still around. But
Oh, so do you know what caused the flash?
well, I don't rightly know. I just do maintenance around here to keep the panels running. You know, if this is some trick to get me to stay on and keep working, like to re-age me, I'm done. I don't need to retire. I'm gonna just drink my scotch.
So you've been this way for 2 weeks.
Well, when you put it that way.
Is there not like a mirror or with like a bathroom with a mirror that you could have? You didn't know you were like this?
You know how these suits all have internal bathrooms, so you don't have to go in the middle of space? I just kind of kept using mine. It recycles it.
You never looked down at your tiny baby hands?
Sure, the tools
your
did
little
start to get
baby
larger
face.
and larger over time, but again, I was just trying to get everything back. Everything went on the fritz.
Right, so you didn't just wake up one day as a toddler. You've been getting younger and younger, like progressively over 2 weeks.
Well, like I said, I saw it happening to everybody else, but I was very focused on trying to get all the stuff back up. And I guess I didn't see it.
So
So
can
who
I
said?
clean some babies off some of the panels and like
Scrappy just
Here, I'll help
scans
you.
babies onto the
and
floor.
the planet? Yeah.
So roll feelings
Can
for
I
me,
just,
please. Roll feelings for me.
A 4. So no.
So no, you go to move a baby and it rolls off of the counter onto the seat. It's not enough to hurt it, but you definitely should not treat a baby that way.
Okay.
And it wakes up and it
Let you
starts
around
crying.
children.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's broken.
Oh, Jesus.
Someone here, doctor. I think I broke this baby.
Cordelia will reluctantly take the baby.
Okay, roll
And
feelings.
6.
Tiny baby man, how did you never make them cry?
You nail it. Okay, so you take the baby and it's crying and it's crying and crying, and then it starts to softly sort of coo itself back to sleep. So
Thank God.
now you've got
All right,
some room to
so
work on that panel.
Right. So like I scanned the planet. Can I scan the planet?
Sure, absolutely. Let's go ahead and roll lasers on that.
Lasers.
So,
3.
tiny baby man, do you have a name?
Well,
Mr. Quackins is talking to the baby man.
yeah. God damn, what was that name?
So you don't know your name.
Is it on your little uniform?
Oh yeah,
Are you an alcoholic, baby?
it's McGee.
It's McGee.
McGee Magoo Goo. McGee Goo Goo Boo. What?
McGee.
And you can see that he is still
The toddler is
reversing
drunk.
an
We
age.
should just leave.
75 years worth.
I
Took a
wonder if
lot
this is
longer,
going to
but-
affect us. What if we start getting younger?
Oh god.
That's a good question.
Well, I don't want to be an ugly duckling again.
So,
I'm sure you never were, Professor.
Oh, shucks.
Again?
All right.
I will destroy everything you hold dear.
all right. So, who was looking at the panels? Who was doing the panel thing?
Scrappy.
And what
Yes,
did you roll?
I rolled a 3.
Okay. So, you are able to see.
I scanned the planet.
Yep, you are able to see a disturbance, like they said, directly below you on the planet, but it's kind of murky. It looks almost, if from the imaging, it looks almost like a cyclone of clouds. So it's hard to see.
Okay, so what type of planet? Is it like a gas planet or is it?
It looks like an Earth-like planet. You're in the Goldilocks zone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Consortium planets generally, unless they're for mining or for, unless they're for like just, mining resources, they're usually in that hospitable zone.
So it sounds like there's something happening down on the planet. Should we try and go down there? Oh my God, what am I saying? I think I should just go see if the ship's okay.
Yeah.
What do y'all think?
Maybe.
Should I go down there and see, or does someone have to, is it something that we all need to do? Since I am an
Well, I mean, you're
explorer?
on a space station, so to get to the planet is kind of you're not folding space to get there. You're not using your hyperspace to get there.
I figured we'd have to go get back on the ship and go down there.
Yeah. We'll bring her with us.
Do we bring the babies?
No,
No.
we leave all the babies here.
That's a lot of babies. Have you ever taken care of one or two? There's like 23 over there.
McGee has already
The
wandered
toddler
off.
is in charge of all of them.
McGee has already wandered off. You can tell that they're not really able to work on stuff anymore. They're kind of playing with the tools like they're little toys.
I mean, should we go down to the planet or should we keep looking around here and try and find more clues? I don't know. What do y'all think?
I think
I would
another
like to be away
kind
from the
of
children.
I agree with that, but maybe we should do one more kind of sweep of the room, make sure we're not missing anything important, got all the loose panels good, kind of thing, like there's no one else around. Maybe we can see what they were trying to do before they became baby stage, like if they were trying to send out an actual message before they start sending out these old messages.
All
Have
right.
a look at the
Go ahead and roll
comms.
lasers on that.
Okay. I got a 5. That's a
Okay.
fail.
So you don't find anything that would. In fact, as you're fiddling through it, you break off one of the knobs.
Okay,
Why are
I
you
gotta
always
stop touching
breaking
stuff. I'm
I
sorry.
swear, it's on the ship. I'm always having to come behind you and fix things.
I'm sorry. I'll stop touching stuff. We can just go if you want.
All right.
I don't know.
So what
I
do
would
you
like
do?
to set
What
the
should we
baby
do?
down. The baby that I would like to set that baby down and then
Okay.
go.
All right. So you set the baby gently down onto the chair that you picked it up off of. It's sleeping softly.
Should we tell someone that what's happening also before we investigate further?
I
Also,
think we would do
Gardner,
that on
go
the
ahead.
ship. No?
Okay,
Yeah, we could go back to the
yep.
ship and report back to what's her name?
I don't remember her name.
General
General
Dallos?
Space Lady.
Dallos.
Is the emergency signal coming from this room? We should turn that off first.
Oh, that's a good idea. I mean, Professor Quackins.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you
if
for
you can
respecting my
find
title.
it, Let's say you find it, you're able to turn off the distress signal.
Great work, everybody. Glarnak, were you going to say something before I kept talking?
I pick up the baby's lit cigar, take a hit, and then just stomp it out.
I was going to ask if I could have some, but whatever. Fine.
I blow it in your face.
I'm just gonna remove the scotch
hold up.
away from
I
my
need you both
toddler's
to roll
reach.
feelings.
5.
6.
You both roll feelings, and you both realize that it's just a harmless joke, and you're not actually upset at each other.
Ah, buddy, let's go back to the ship.
Put her there.
All right, so you guys make it
I
back
guess
to
we're
the
all
ship.
going back to the ship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys make it back to the ship. The space station of babies has been pretty much explored. You think you've gotten what you need off of it.
Oh, thank goodness the ship's still there.
So now it's time to do what? What are you gonna do?
Buckle up.
Buckle up. Let's head down to the. Should we navigate? Should our untrained duck navigator navigate
tell
us
the
down to
general-
planet?
Should we tell the general about what
Oh,
happened?
we should tell the general. Good call.
Great.
Lucy, can you
That's what I was
please call
hoping
the
you would do.
general for us?
So you hail the general. You hail the general, and it looks like you woke them up in the middle of the night, which is fine. But she's sitting there in her robe, and she's got curlers in her hair. She's gruff. What's going on? Give me a report. I don't know why she has a southern accent now. What's going on? Give me a report.
Well, you see, General,
us.
we are on this station, and there are babies everywhere.
They're what? Babies?
You're talking to a duck. Don't act too surprised.
Babies
According
ain't got
to-
babies don't have any. Babies shouldn't be on a space station like that. What
Well, they're on this
thing?
one.
It's
This makes
only
no
babies.
sense.
The
I remind you that
conclusion.
You're talking to a duck.
What else have you learned?
There was
The
a
distress
flash.
signal from Padam 2 weeks ago. There was a flash, and suddenly the crew from the station began to age backwards.
Age backwards. I'm gonna have people on HQ look and see if they've heard of anything like this. All you heard was that there's a flash.
Yep.
Then why are we getting all these old messages?
I don't know. I looked in that. It didn't look like there was anything wrong.
Interesting. All right. Well, if you can find that area where that flash came from, we need eyes on that. This could be really bad.
Yeah, it definitely is. There's like 20 plus crew members that are infants now. Definitely bad.
Okay. Well,
Do we need to save them before they become less than infants?
we can send another crew. How long do you think they have?
Minutes.
Minute?
Maybe a
Like-
few hours at most.
A couple hours.
I don't know. Let's ask the doctor. Doctor, what is your medical opinion on
Roll
how
feelings on
fast
that.
these kids are?
Oh, you know what? It's in your wheelhouse. Roll lasers on that. It's technical.
Yes, the doctor.
I got 2 3s.
Okay, so you get it. You can tell that they're probably good for another like 3 days before they become zygotes again.
If I do the calculations, about 3 days.
Okay, we can have somebody there in 2. We don't really know what's wrong with them yet, though. They're gonna have to be quarantined.
Bring
Did
a
you
lot
see
of.
McGee is an old friend.
Yes,
Yeah,
we did.
that's actually who we talked to.
How's that old fucker?
Oh, well, he's looking very young for his age.
Very.
He is in fact a baby now. He is a baby.
He's
Not
one
just
of
a
the
man
get a
baby
lot of
like your
daycare
ex-husband, but he is
workers
a baby.
and put them on a ship and bring them here.
All right, we're gonna get somebody out there as soon as possible. Get down on that planet, find out what's going on. Over and out.
Absolutely. Lucy, can you turn on the autopilot while I run to the little quackling's room?
Absolutely. One moment. So Lucy starts booting up the autopilot. You start disembarking from disembarking from the space station, and I think that is a wonderful place to take a little teeny break and get something to drink. Everybody out there, get a snack, get something to drink, and we'll come back with the second half of Lasers and
job,
Feelings, our Pride one shot. Stay tuned.
Whoop.
ready?
Yes.
Part 2.
I'm ready.
Part
Let's
2.
go.
Here we go. Coming at you. How's everybody feeling so far? Are we having a good time?
Oh yeah.
This has been a lot of fun so far for me.
Yes.
So, what we just left was the space station full of babies. And we met a toddler who was a very old man. And we reported in with General Dalos. And they can't quite believe what they've heard, but they're sending people over to take care of the babies as soon as they can. So you start to disembark from the space station and make your way down to the planet. Now, as you are on your way to that planet, your sensors start to pick something up. Lucy comes over the loudspeaker. Folks, crew, we've got some kind of unidentified object trailing us. It seems that they were also coming to maybe check out that signal. I'm not sure. But you can't see anything.
Okay.
Well, what do you
We
do?
can't see anything?
You can't see anything.
Are we able to scan?
Okay, go ahead and roll lasers on that.
3.
All right, that's a success. All right, so you scan, and you definitely you pick up something that's gaining on you fast.
Are we able to try to communicate with it?
Roll lasers.
3.
All right, so you open a hailing channel.
Hello, who goes there?
You don't get any response.
Maybe I try yelling louder.
You push down the button.
Maybe-
You yell. You plead for somebody in the void to reach out to you and say something, but there's no answer. But your sensors are definitely picking it up, and it is definitely getting close.
Do you know any other languages? Can you say something else?
Quackins, can you talk to them in duck?
Quackins.
I think you're.
Well,
Are you
he
muted?
he sent out an ultrasonic sound that we can't hear.
I press the button. Quack,
Oh.
quack, 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 quackity, quack, quack, quackins.
As
Quacker.
Quackins is trying to also hail, you see what looks to be another scout ship uncloak behind you. I want everybody here to roll lasers, please.
I wrote a 6.
I rolled a 5.
I rolled a 6.
A 1.
3.
Did anyone pass it? All right,
Yeah,
Cordelia.
I got the exact number.
Oh, you got the exact
yeah,
number.
scrappy.
Okay, awesome. So you know exactly what it is as soon as you see it. It is a Turfian.
Who?
It is a Turfian.
Not the Turfians.
It's the Turfians, and they are the biggest rivals to the Consortium. And it's definitely a scout. They're definitely here to check what's going on. You can ask me anything right now.
Do they have their kind of weapons on? Are they like looking to attack, or are they just kind of checking us out?
Yeah, you can
basically?
tell that they are prepared to lock on.
Like weapons hot.
Yeah.
This is not good. They're gonna scratch the paint. I do not like this. This is bad.
The turfs are attacking.
The turfs, the Turfians are attacking.
Sorry, the Turfians.
Well,
Sorry.
it's pretty obvious what they're.
I heard they worship some sort of wizard. They're crap. I like them.
You do know some of the lore of the Turfians, and you know that they do answer to an evil empress who controls
thought.
all their machinations.
Well, I guess it's time to run.
Don't worry, there's no ducks in their lore. We're good.
But there's a duck on this ship, and I don't want to be a roasted duck.
Oh,
No.
should we?
Well, we
try
have
to
pretty good
outrun
shields, so I've been working on the shields, and they should withstand
Your
any
ship
of their
is
laser
equipped
shots.
with very good shields, and it is very
Very
fast.
fast.
So, what do? They're uncloaked. You can tell their photon missiles are powering up.
Do we just like hightail it out of here down to the planet? Too bad we don't have a cloaking device.
Right.
We could have cloaked
Well-
ourselves.
Lucy, can you send them a message in Turfian that we are not an enemy?
I suppose,
And maybe a
but I
cute
never
little
liked the-
photo of me?
I never liked the sound of that language off of my tongue, but sure. And she sends.
Well, just send them
she
a cute
sends
little photo of me
broadcast.
winking.
And what is the? It is just the broadcast is a photo of you winking.
Yes.
Roll feelings on that, please.
He wrote a 4.
Okay, so they definitely received that, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Likes
Would
him
you, our
every
dog, please
time.
respond?
Gets
They're
him
like
every
humanoids are for
time.
humanoids. There should be no ducks.
Exactly.
Serious.
They are. They're getting closer. Their weapons are about to fire. What do you do?
Are we like we're both like traveling in the same direction kind of thing?
Oh yeah, they were tailing you.
Okay. What if we just pull up and go whoop, just up really fast
Roll lasers.
out of their way?
Roll lasers.
Okay.
I was gonna reinforce the shields too.
Roll lasers for that too.
Okay.
I got a 4.
Okay, you got it right on the nose. You bank up really hard. Now, there's not supposed to be any G's in space when you do something like this, but you almost feel it. Whoop, like that, and you shoot straight up into the XY axis or whatever it is in space, and you go directly that way, and they almost don't see where you went. You can ask me anything.
Oh, good.
Oh man, I rolled it and I didn't think of anything to ask. Okay. I guess I can just ask this. How far away is the planet from us?
With your thrusters, because you're not going to be able to jump to it, your thrusters are probably 30 minutes, 40 minutes tops.
Okay.
So it's a hike, and you're not sure how fast their ship is.
Right.
And you are reinforcing the shields while this phase of
I was trying to reinforce the shields, but I rolled a 6, so I did not.
Okay, so the
was not
shields actually it
successful.
fails. The shields actually start to blink around the
Oh,
ship
no.
because your bolt slipped, and they start to actually go down.
Oh.
Did you
Engineer.
call yourself an engineer?
And
Well,
so
I mean,
It's fine. We're fast.
yeah, I mean,
It's fine.
things
This is
happen.
a high stress environment.
Exactly.
Do we have weapons attached to our ship?
absolutely,
Okay.
no scout would be
Do-
complete without it.
Do we need to man the weapons just in case?
You could person the weapons if you'd like.
Okay, maybe. What do y'all think about that?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Or-
All right, so
Let's go turf blasting.
let's roll lasers on that.
Okay.
Who's going to be taking the cannon?
I think Jack should.
I think I'm driving, but I could do the cannon. Sure.
I could take over for Jack while they drive. Or while
Okay,
they
so I need
man
both
the-
of you to roll lasers.
Okay.
Okay.
6.
4.
You got another 4. Okay. So you
Yeah.
got a 6, Glargnack?
Yes.
Okay. So you go to get the driver's stick and you miss completely, and that shoots the ship all the way around, so now you're facing directly at the Turfian vessel.
Oh God.
This isn't good. What are y'all doing?
And your shields are not
y'all even
doing
know
it.
how to fly this thing?
But
Oh.
the sheriff is able to boot up and get the weapons console going, and you've got them directly in your sights. But they've already
I'm gonna
got their
fire.
stuff ready to go.
Oh no.
You can ask me anything you want.
Okay. Oh God. I guess I wouldn't really know this, but well, did it look like they were heading to the planet, or did it look like they were like trying to stop us?
They were gaining on you and trying to get to you because they think you probably already have information they need.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna just try and fire because I'm not driving anymore.
All of a sudden, a missile comes out. Whatchamacallit? A photon missile comes out and it slams into the front, and your shields barely hold, but now they're broken.
Crap.
Oh.
Well, I try to fix the shields.
Okay, I need you to roll.
Roll.
Yeah, roll lasers.
Another 6.
Okay, the shields are not
I'm gonna
coming
kill
up.
it. I swear I am a good engineer.
Shields are not coming up. In fact, you break the bolt off.
Look who's breaking stuff
And
now.
now it's going to require more material.
We seem to break things. What is going on here?
You're gonna
Where
now.
did we hire this guy?
So now you're gonna have to get some tools out of the back of the ship in order to try to fix this debacle you've created for yourself.
Okay,
Sheriff.
hey everyone, I'm gonna run back to the back of the ship and get the tools I need.
Clarkneck, go ahead and roll lasers again because you need to take control of the ship.
I got a 1.
Okay, perfect. You're able to get onto that ship, and now you're able to steer it around.
Ooh.
So working in conjunction with Sheriff, what are we doing? Is it's fight or flight. You have no shields left.
I mean, I say flight.
We should probably run. We should go.
Oh, good. I got
GTFO.
a replacement shield generator. I gotta go put it back into. I gotta go back to the bridge and put this in.
All right, yeah. Would we be able to do like we fire and then run away?
Sure. Yeah.
Like we can do both.
Sure. I need
We
both
are
of you to roll
a fast
lasers
ship.
again.
We are fast, so
Yeah, we are
Hopefully-
fast.
hopefully they're not as fast. I got a 6.
Okay. So
My luck
you
ran out.
fire, and it glances off of their shield. You can tell they don't have a very good shield because of the color that it's very drab and ugly. So like it doesn't. You can tell that it's not a very good shield. So it like kind of bounces off of that, but it doesn't really do anything to him. Clarkneck, what did you get?
Oh, 5.
Okay, and you're also kind of dead in the water with you're dead in the water with the thrusters kind of sputter a little bit, and it seems like maybe that bolt that Scrappy broke off might have also hit the thruster.
Oh, I'm back with the shield generator.
All right, roll me
Are the
roll me some
thrusters
lasers.
okay? Are the thrusters okay? What?
We're not moving.
Those
and I
broke too?
fired,
What the hell
and
are you
I
doing
missed.
up here?
Quackins,
My best, okay?
Good job.
Quackins and Cordelia, what are you guys doing during all this?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm crying in the corner.
I am just thinking to myself, what would my parents think about all of this?
Our engineer has destroyed our shields. We're
I guess
not
I'm gonna
getting
go
away.
All right,
I'm gonna go
gotta
back
be
to
a
the
roasted
engine room
ducky.
and go get the thruster fixer.
okay. So you got the
I will
Thruster
go
fix
help. I will go help.
Okay,
Fix.
perfect.
That would be good.
I need you.
Because I don't run very fast.
All right, so go ahead and
So-
roll 3 for lasers, 3 die for lasers because you've got help.
Okay. 3 dice for lasers.
Yeah. The thruster fixer, I know.
2, 3, and 6. So 2
So
pass
2
and
win,
1 fail.
That's fine. So you find it very quickly, and you get back under that console and you start working on it. It's going to take you about a minute or two to get either shields or
It
thruster.
doesn't just
Your
fix
choice.
itself. I have to use my high intelligence in order to fix these things.
Right. So your choice, though, laser. You can either fix the shields or the thruster, not both, immediately.
I will fix the shields first.
Okay. So you can tell that it is about to fire again. You have no shields for the next about 30 seconds.
Should we try to communicate with the ship one last time? Like, kind of like, I don't know.
If you want to do that, then you do that.
I think it's all lost for that. My cute selfie didn't even reel them in.
Well,
That's true.
Krakens, if you want to try again, I'll let you try again with feelings.
Okay, well, I rolled a 5.
Okay, so you pass. Quackens hails them. They come on the view screen in their disgusting outfits, and and they say no, turn your weapons off. No thrusters, no shields. We've got you caught.
With what?
You're in our airspace. Or our
We were
space
responding.
space. You're in our space.
We were
space.
responding to a beacon, and it's very bold of you to assume that you just own all of space.
We demand to know what you found on that space station. We were outside of that. We couldn't find any signs of life until we scanned you all coming out of that central core.
Did you just not go in?
I'm sorry?
You could have just landed and walked inside.
Not with people like you there.
Oh. What is that supposed to mean?
So while this conversation is happening, you're able to get the shields back up, Scrappy. Because you rolled for that. Now, Quackens and the Turfian are having a back and forth. Quackens, you're doing a great job keeping them on the horn. What do we do?
It just sounds very. This just sounds very duckist of you.
I don't need to explain. I just don't think. You know, you people.
You people.
People.
Glargnak,
Well, he's a
get
duck,
it going.
not a people, but okay.
So Glargnak slams on the accelerator. Is that what's going on?
Yeah,
Because I fixed the thrusters just
Okay,
in time.
perfect.
'Cause I was done with the shields minutes ago.
Oh, were you? Okay.
Right.
For me, that works for me.
So if I slam on the thrusters, are I just gonna ram right into
Yeah,
them?
we are facing directly.
Well,
at
you
them.
can.
Can
drive.
I pull like one of these?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna say that you get to roll for 2 lasers
Okay.
because this is an evasive maneuver plus. I want to see what happens here.
2, 1.
Okay, perfect. So you're able to just boop zip right out of there. Wait,
Later,
come back here.
turfs.
We're talking to you.
Eat shred, dirt bags.
Suck our ducks.
Okay, perfect. So you zip out of there, and now you're at the atmosphere of the planet.
All right.
So you're starting to go
land?
through.
Can we land on the planet?
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Okay.
It's really, really dense. The atmosphere is really, really dense. And
Atmosphere.
you're going through. It's a very, very dense atmosphere. You're making your way
Okay.
through. There's lots of storms and stuff. Lots of storms, and it's very cloudy. You're going directly down to where you think that signal originated from. So it's that big vortex there.
Oh,
Right.
God. Yep. Sure.
We head towards the vortex.
Okay, you're heading down to the vortex. You're making your way through, and it is something you can tell that you, Scrappy, with your ship sense, can tell something ain't right. Something ain't holding up.
Again.
Is there like an acid atmosphere and it's eating away at the paint on the ship again?
Again.
Really got to
Up
get
in
better
this
paint.
level of the atmosphere, it may be that.
Okay.
It may be that.
Oh, should we scan? Let's scan the atmosphere and see
Yes.
what's going on. Can we use our sensors to scan things?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll ahead and roll lasers for me.
All right.
So smart.
A 2, so I passed.
Okay, yeah, it's not acid, but there does seem to be particulate, and it's very hard to figure out.
Is it babies?
It's
there babies in the
There are no babies in the atmosphere.
Are there flying
But the
babies?
particulate does wreak havoc on the ship. Not only do your navigation systems start to spin wildly, but you have a puncture in the hull. The particulate is so small that it gets
Oh, no.
between the microwave of the shield, and you've got now a hole in the hull. A hole in the hull.
A hole in the hole.
You have a punctured hole out back in the storage area.
Oh man, that was
So
my
you're
name in college.
fishtailing, and you're trying to get down to the planet. You're in crisis because you can't navigate right now, and you've got a punctured hole. What do you do?
Do we
It
have
really takes me back
repair
to
equipment?
college.
Of course, you have
Well,
repair
I would
equipment.
say,
Okay,
well,
I'm going to repair it. Going to the storage area.
Well, who's flying
Jack.
the ship? Okay, Glargnak's flying the ship.
Yeah,
well,
Glargnak's fine. I was on.
Jack's usually chewing bubble gum. Can't we just take the bubble gum and just put it into the little hole?
Roll feelings.
Here, spit it out in my hand.
Wise words from an
I
engineer.
got a 3, so I guess I failed feelings, right? Yeah,
Yes.
I failed feelings.
Okay, so you try
Misses.
to stick the gum in there, and it just gets sucked out. Now Jack doesn't have any gum.
Here comes a frozen projectile in space.
Well, you're
My
in the
gum!
atmosphere. It's actually very. It's
Oh,
getting
that's true.
hot.
We're in the
getting
atmosphere.
very hot.
We're in the atmosphere. Yeah.
My gum's on fire. Okay.
Just take out another piece of gum and put it back.
All right.
Um.
Let's repair it.
Well, yeah, we should have. You know what? Back in the storage compartment, we have some of that foam. You put it into a little hole, and it kind of expands out into the space. We should just go get some of that.
Okay,
Yes, I will do that.
that seems like a 2-person job, though. Who's going with you?
Okay. I'll go. I'll go with.
All right, so both of you roll lasers, because foam can be technical.
Yeah. 1 as well.
One.
Perfect. So you seal that hole up, no problem. But what are you going to do about the navigation systems? Those are still kind of going wild, and you're not sure if you're still on course to go straight down.
Oh, I didn't realize those were going wrong.
Well,
Quackins.
Quackins, you're in charge of navigation here.
Yeah. Quackins. What do you think we should do? Don't panic on us, Quackins.
Okay, Quackins, roll for feelings
Don't
for me.
do it.
I wrote a 6.
Okay, so you
I am
get
good
a
under
burst of
stress.
inspiration, and your training starts to kick in. You know that the best way to take care of a navigation failure like this is to reboot the system.
Lucy, darling, can you do a full reboot on the navigation system?
Absolutely. Ooh, I'd love to do that. And it seems like the navigation system is all fixed.
Oh man, I'm so good under stress.
Turn it off, turn it back on.
I should have gone into IT.
All right, so you come down below the clouds, and you can see this absolutely perfect hexagonal pyramid that looks like it's made out of this iridescent glass peeking up above this very, very lush jungle. The color of the light is got this yellow green tinge to it, and the jungle is just like super overgrown. There's no way to actually land directly next to this pyramid, this hexagonal pyramid, but you do see a tiny little settlement that's about 3 or 4 miles away from that hexagonal pyramid.
Do I look to see like a landing spot?
Yeah, go ahead and roll feelings for me, because it is such a dense jungle.
6.
Okay, so you don't quite see anything. There might be something over there, but it's probably best to just cruise over there and see what you see.
Okay.
wait, wouldn't 6 be a success?
Is it feelings? Yeah. Okay, so did I say feelings?
Yes.
Yes, you
Yeah.
said
So
feelings.
no, you totally see a landing spot. My bad. It's
Did I?
it's
park
weird.
it?
Sometimes I get those flipped.
Yeah, I know. It's a
Okay.
little bit.
Okay, so you land at the tiny little settlement, and one thing you notice is that as you're kind of descending in, the huts here are extremely tall,
Must be a village of giants.
Can we scan the life forms from our ship?
Yeah, absolutely do that. Roll. Who's going to be scanning? Or who's manning the scanners? Personally,
I
the
can do
scanners. Okay. Go ahead and roll feelings for me.
I rolled a 3.
Okay, you succeed. You scan the life forms and you notice that it's a pretty good gathering. These are the Unin people. And Lucy pipes up and she says, "These are the Unin, a peaceful species that lives miraculously long lives. So long, in fact, that since Padam has been part of the Consortium, about 300 years, we haven't seen a full Unin lifespan from birth to death. The downside is that they have a very slow metabolism and have underdeveloped brain stems. They lack the ability to understand modern technology, and their language is very basic and only consists of about 500 known words. That's about the extent of what we know about them." They seem
Now,
peaceful.
are we landed, or are we still kind of in the middle of landing?
Yeah, you guys have already landed, but
Okay.
you're still sitting in your ship.
Okay.
Well, let's go out and meet our new friends.
Well, I mean, they're kind of like, I'm worried that they're going to see the ship, its technology, and they're somehow going to damage the ship.
More than it already
So-
is.
Exactly. Good call.
Lucy can
I'm
tell you that
already
they
gonna
don't
spend
seem to be
weeks
that
fixing it.
interested in technology.
Okay. So they're not going to like stand over the ship and just like,
Right,
okay.
right.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
That's
let's
good.
go out and greet them, I guess.
Okay, so as you come off of the ship, you notice that they are all kind of standing around looking at you, and they are tall. They're like 12 feet tall. Gigantic beings.
That's what I was worried about.
But they seem harmless enough, right? They move very slowly.
Can I go out and approach them and try to like introduce ourselves?
Sure.
Okay. Was that?
No, go ahead.
Be like, hello, we come in peace. There was a distress signal and we are here to check on it.
You check Udin?
Yes. We are.
Yes, the doctor will check you out.
Yes. The doctor.
Udin food?
You need food or
We are not food. Maybe
We're-
Professor Dickens could be food, but
Udin.
we're not.
Udin hungry?
all right, guys. I don't know.
What
I don't-
does
I-
Udin eat? What do you,
Or
I
are
got
they trying to
more
feed us?
beans. If you want some beans. I don't know if you like beans.
Here.
Udin plant?
Udin plant.
Food plant.
Food plant. Okay.
Now they
Us
are speaking
not
my
plant.
language. I have some wonderful seaweed wraps. I will go get them.
Okay, 1 second. The doctor will take care of you.
They look at each other very quizzically, like, what are they trying to say?
I step forward. I'm like, Udin danger?
Udin danger? They understand the word danger. They all sort of take a step back.
No, we're not danger. Is Udin help?
Udin danger help.
Guys, I don't know what the fuck to do.
What about?
You hear Lucy. You hear
So, I
Lucy
wonder-
through your earpiece, and she says, "You have to keep in mind they only have a language of about 500 words, so full sentences may not work best."
Okay, so what do you recommend we say?
Udin friend?
Well, tell me, I guess, what you want them to understand, and I'll see if I can come up with something that might convey it.
Okay, we're here to check on a distress signal. Do they need help?
Okay. Well, it might work if you say big light,
Yeah, wasn't-
far danger, help, but
Okay.
they don't know the word signal.
Okay.
Right, and it wasn't a distress scope. It was a big flash. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So I step forward. I'm like, big flash. What was that, Lucy? Sorry.
Big flash.
Big
light.
big far help.
Big light.
Big
Far.
far help.
Big light, far help.
Did they understand that?
One of them comes from the back of the pack, says big light. Big help. And they kind of point towards the center of the village.
Okay.
Shall we go to the center of the village then?
Big light. And I
Yeah,
kind of point over there
Big help.
as well.
Big help.
Big help.
Do they
Okay,
seem
let's go.
concerned of something in that direction?
You can't really read their emotions very well because they are very slow, but you can roll feelings if you want to try.
Okay.
As this is happening, I'm just gonna pass out my seaweed wraps.
Or
Just,
seaweed
like,
wraps?
walk around.
Yeah.
You see
Well,
them.
You know, we
Unin
could
plant
hold,
food.
we could hold up an ancient can of Bud Light and see if they react to it. And if they react negative to it, then we know they're enemies.
What are the chances that you would have an ancient can of Bud Light?
Roll for feelings, son.
I might have something like that.
Yeah, Jack.
I
might
rolled
have
a 1
something
for
like that.
feeling.
Okay,
He
so
got it from
you
he
get
got it
the
from Garth
sense-
Brooks' bar. Still going.
You get the sense that they're not specifically concerned so much. Things don't really bother these people much. Like they're peaceful and they're very, like I said, slow metabolism. So they're not super concerned about the big flash. They're really trying to tell you something else with big help.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe we should just head that way then, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're walking through the village and these gigantic, tall, huge huts, and you spy a hut that is a lot smaller than the other ones, but it's made with a lot of the same materials, like mud and leaves and grass.
Is it maybe a humanoid or a regular sized person living amongst them?
One of the Unins points and says, "Big help."
I'll point
Like,
at
knock on-
the hut
the little
and say Unin. Yeah, I'll point at the little hut and say
Okay.
Unin. And like kind of
No
ask
Unin.
them.
No
No
Unin.
Unin.
Do we like knock on the door?
Yeah.
Hey.
You go to knock on it
Hey.
and it just splotches into mud.
No, because it's mud
Okay,
hut.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
we're just breaking things everywhere we go. Hello, anyone in here?
Neil said to say, "Hey, girl, hey."
So you go into the hut and you see it's very dark in there, and you see what looks more like human possessions than anything that they would want.
Oh.
There's stuff in there that's like more complex. It looks like human stuff. There's a bed in there that wouldn't fit a Unin.
An old can of Bud Light.
There's an old ancient can of Bud Light. What are the chances?
What are the chances?
A- anybody
It's
home?
unopened as well.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
there
see
any-
There's
Anyone
nobody in the
here?
hut. It's pretty small. It looks like
Oh.
it's just used for sleeping and protection from the elements.
So
can we
there's-
go back out to the Unins and say, help where?
Help. Long. Far. Long, far.
Pyramid?
They don't know the word for pyramid.
Unin guide?
Unin guide.
Good thinking, Professor Atkins.
Unin. They're confused. They don't know guide.
Unin show?
One of them in the back starts to do an Unin dance that they don't.
Lucy, can you
very
please
slow.
find a trans...
Wrong
Putting on a show for us.
What if we ask
Wow.
where not Unin? Because they said that the little hut was not Unin.
Right. Unin far. No unin far. So who's still in the hut?
I am.
Okay, Quackens
I'll be out the hut.
and Cordelia. Can you guys roll feelings for me?
I wrote a 2.
Ooh. So Cordelia, you got a perfect. I'm sorry, Quackens, you got a perfect on that. So you are searching through. You're just kind of looking around while they're trying to talk to the Unins, which is almost fruitless because they, like I said, don't know very many words.
Well, they're putting on a show.
They know show
dancing for
because
us.
they have a very slow dance. That's their cultural tradition.
Well, we asked them to.
So
This is true.
It was odd that they started to put on a drag show too. That they started dressing in these really tall dresses. So, but we're cool with that.
So anyway, you are digging through the possessions of whoever it is that was in this hut, and you find an old, kind of ripped up captain's uniform from somebody in the consortium.
Is there a name tag or anything I can find?
There's no name tag. You think maybe that was repurposed. You can't really tell. But you do get to ask me anything you want at this point, and it's not everything that you found. I don't know if you want to wait until I tell you everything you found, or if you want to ask me now.
I'll wait.
Okay, you also find a journal, and most of the pages have been ripped out of the journal. There's only a couple pieces of paper left in it. So go ahead and ask me before we get into the journal what you want to ask me, because you got a perfect roll.
Is it like a recognizable uniform? Is it like an old one?
Yeah, I mean, you can tell it's a captain uniform for sure.
But I think he's asking, is it like from like 30 years ago?
Oh,
like
yeah,
how long
yeah.
has this person been stranded here?
I say old because it's kind of beaten up and ripped up, but it would still be in use today.
Okay. Can I tell if it's like a woman's or a man's uniform, or are we a unisex society?
You are a unisex society, and the consortium gender is not really a thing.
Slay.
Turfians do not like.
Turfians hate
And I assume
the consortium.
there's like no name or anything on the diary.
No name, but there are a couple of entries that are left on what appears to be like the last page.
Okay.
All right, so you read the journal. The local Unin have been hospitable in their own way. It's amazing how slow they walk, but they're still hard to keep up with in the jungle. I miss food replicators and clean clothes. God, what I'd give to sleep on an anti-grav mattress again. Another entry after that. I just know it's around here somewhere. It's so frustrating that I can't ask the Unin more detailed questions. You guys know that. I'm so close to getting you back, but no matter where I look, it's a dead end. And in another entry, I think I found it. But how do I get to it? That blasted wall prevents me from getting any further. And once I get there, will the ritual work? It has to, Al. I won't be able to live with myself if it doesn't. And that's the last entry in the journal.
Okay, so maybe we should ask the Unin about a wall.
Okay.
I walk out of the hut and I ask, Unin wall?
Well, first I clap at their show as it is wrapping up.
True. You should always
Good
appreciate
show. Good show.
The Unin that was dancing bows.
I hope clapping is not offensive to them.
They can't do it because it's so fast.
Yeah, it might be snapping.
But you see some of them actually try. Like
I
that.
golf clap my little wings for them.
So right now, nobody else knows what you've read in that journal, Quackens.
Yeah.
Oh, so I found this
what'd you
journal
find,
in an
Professor
old
Quackens?
captain's uniform.
Okay.
Okay.
It talks about some wall and a ritual. I don't really know what's going on. Unin wall? Unin wall?
You see a couple of their heads perk up and look at you. And one of them steps forward and says, Unin wall. And they point in a direction, but it's going straight into the jungle.
Unin take?
Take is a word that they know, but not for what you're trying to use it for. They held their hands out.
Did we just follow the direction they're pointing, maybe?
Unin show?
Two of them start dancing.
Oh my god.
Unin lead.
Oh no, not the show again.
This is what I get for searching a hut.
And they don't know guide, right?
No.
No, they don't know guide.
Unin lead wall.
Unin wall.
Also, maybe they know the ritual.
Unin ritual?
Unin guide wall. In Unin take Unin what? They don't know what, but I'm trying to think like how would Unin do this?
Oh, yes.
Unin
Lucy?
go wall. Unin go wall.
Unin go wall.
Wouldn't go wall. Us go wall.
Okay, so you see one step forward and sort of motion you to follow.
Yes.
Yes, we follow now.
And you go and you're stepping into the deepest, darkest jungle that you've ever seen before. And the journal entry is kind of right. Those Unin are very, very slow, but it's so dense. And somehow they're able to kind of get through this jungle no problem. Maybe because they're 12 feet tall. They're able to get over all of the roots and rocks and all that stuff a lot easier than you are. But you're trying very hard to keep up with them.
Did they carry us?
Well, if you could ask them, maybe, but you've only got one with you, and
Yeah.
they're
I don't think that's
making
a good
sure that
idea.
you keep up, but they're, you guys are having a hard
Okay.
time getting through. You're making progress, but you're having a hard time getting through.
Can we?
Can we
them to
like
slow
use our
down?
lasers to like clear paths in the jungle as we're going?
Roll lasers for me.
I
Four.
rolled one.
Sorry, what was that?
I got a 4,
You got a 4. Excellent.
which is pass for lasers for me.
All right, so go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm an explorer, so I might have like a knife or like a
There you go.
machete or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
So why don't you roll lasers for that too?
Do I just need to roll one?
Yeah.
Okay, 3.
Okay, so you got lasers on that. All right, so you with your lasers, you with your machete thing, you're able to sort of hack your way to start making a little bit better progress. You're making it, but it's still a lot of hard work. A lot of hard work. And as you are moving forward, you do see a little bit too late. I want you both to roll feelings, whoever's doing the cutting.
Okay.
I guess I was doing it with lasers.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got a 4.
So I roll it too?
Okay,
Okay.
you got a 4, so that's good
And
for you.
I also got a 4.
Okay. So Scrappy steps foot into a tar pit.
Oh.
Oh.
Armpit.
A tar pit that just sucks their foot in and just doesn't want to let go. Like Glargnak, you got a perfect on that, so you didn't step in it. You were able to like completely sidestep it, but not fast enough to save Scrappy. And you can ask me
Everyone,
anything
I'm
you
stuck.
want right now.
I'll phaser my foot. No, I don't do
Hang
that.
on.
That's a little dramatic there, Scrappy.
Okay. So
Can't
you
heal
said
that.
He's
Yeah,
in
don't be dramatic.
he said he's in a tar pit. Is he like how deep in the tar pit is he?
Right now he's up to his calf. In one leg.
It's going fast.
Am I able to try to pull him out?
Sure, roll feelings.
Okay. 1.
Do you need help over there?
Okay, so pulling isn't really working, and it seems almost like the more you struggle, the deeper he gets. Now, who else? You all were behind them. You see these spores
Oh no.
sort of floating in midair. I need all of you to roll feelings for me.
Oh no.
6.
Y'all better hurry.
3.
Okay, Quack.
A 2.
Okay, you get a perfect. Cordelia, you think, oh god, spores, and you put your rebreather up fast. So you get out of it.
I also
Sheriff
rolled a
wasn't
6.
paying attention, was lamenting the loss of their favorite piece of chewing gum. and
We'll never get
breathes
her
in a
back.
whole bunch of these spores and immediately gets hit with this intense urge to take a shit.
Oh,
Oh my.
Quackins, you also saw the
Great.
spores in front of you, but you rolled a perfect. So you not only saw the spores, you recognized them for what they were, because if there's one thing you've heard about the world of Padam, it is the incontinent flower that has the ability with its venom to make anyone instantly need to shit their pants.
Oh my god.
Oh, y'all are in for a bad.
So, Scrappy,
I'll
you're
tell
up
ya.
to your knee in a tar pit. Sheriff, you are 3 seconds away from shitting your pants. Quackins, you get to ask me anything you want.
Is there any way to help them at all?
The doctor may have some kind of remedy or something, but I don't know if it's going to be fast enough. Probably the best thing you can do is find them somewhere to relieve themselves. And then
I'm running
as far
around
as-
the corner.
Thank you for going around the corner. Around the corner.
Cordelia just looks at the sheriff and hands them, and just goes, "This is a supplement. You need this."
You gotta hurry up! You gotta hurry up!
It's fucking witch hazel.
Unin,
Is it a suppository? Is it a suppository? Oh no, that would be bad.
Wait.
Okay, so
Unin help.
Yeah, so how am I getting out of this tar pit?
Scrappy?
the Unin turns around and sees that all hell's breaking loose. Scrappy, you're up to like one thigh. You're hanging on for dear life. It seems like the tar pit's trying to eat you. Sheriff, you're around the corner, can't be seen, but we can definitely hear what you're doing. It's violent, it's loud, it's uncomfortable for everybody involved.
God.
Unin poopy help?
For some reason, Unin knows the word poop
I had a feeling.
because they've had to deal with the infamous incontinent flower for the entirety of their long lives. So the Unin rustles something out of his pack and hands it to Cordelia, and it's like a paste.
And
So-
do I know what to do with this? Like,
No,
do I recognize? Okay,
you can try.
I would love to try.
Roll lasers.
3.
Okay, so you've seen this paste before, and it's something that you have to shove inside your nose up as far as it will go
Ooh,
in order for it to take effect, because that's where the spores usually hang out.
spore induced. Got it.
I'm gonna go wiggle my way over to Jack. Up your nose now.
You are a very trusting individual. If I was in the middle of like a panicked shit attack in the middle of the jungle, the deepest, darkest jungle, and somebody said, "Shove this up your nose,"
Oh,
that's
man, I really
how
hope
tight
they
knit this
opened-
crew is.
really hope
Anything
when they
to
open their
make
butt
it
flaps.
stop.
Oh man, laundry is not gonna like these stains.
The Unin comes over to Scrappy, who is now almost up waist deep, hanging on for dear life, one leg almost getting sucked in, and grabs one side, like one arm, and starts to pull up. This Unin is way stronger than you thought it would be. Even as tall as it is, even as big as it is, it's able to start making that progress. And then he says, "Unin, fire, fire."
Wait, what? Fire?
Unin, fire. You're getting pulled out, but it seems like the tar is not letting go.
So maybe we need to set it on fire.
or put it close to it, maybe.
Well, I know.
Kind of melt it a little.
Yeah.
I'm busy. I can't help you. Sorry.
Well, doesn't someone? I thought didn't someone smoke? Someone smoked. Oh no, that was the baby
No, that
who
was
smoked.
the-
That was the baby.
Yeah, we should have taken that cigar. We could have used it.
Sorry.
Don't we have like blaster things? Maybe we could start a fire with that.
Do lasers ignite things?
It
I
definitely
sure
could.
hope they do.
My husband says yes, they do.
All right, so who's going to be trying to do this fire? I don't think
I'll do
Scrappy
it.
can do it. Scrappy is clawing for their life to get out of this tower.
Yeah.
I got it. I can do it.
Yeah, I'm dealing with the
my
poop
gun
fiend.
is below the tar.
Okay, so Quackens, go ahead and roll lasers for me.
I rolled a 5.
Okay, so that does not pass. You try with the laser to do something, but it's just cutting vines up. It doesn't really do much.
Well. Jack, I know you're having a poopy attack, but could you please fire at this?
Jack stumbles, looking
Hang
drained,
on.
but
Looking
Okay.
drained.
the paste
In
made
more
a huge
ways than one.
difference. Stumbles out from
think
behind the tree. Now it's
I think I'm fine.
Oh, you're gonna need a shower.
all right. Lasers for me.
5.
You miss.
Fail.
You miss, and you hit Scrappy,
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm kind of off my game. I'm sorry.
but it's like in a loose part of the clothing because he's all contorted trying to get out of it. But you blow a hole through part of his uniform.
Well, I mean,
Can I
just try
can I
again?
like get out of this by like maybe taking my pants off and just like leaving my pants in the tar pit and
Okay.
then just like
Uh,
sliding out?
roll feelings for me.
Great idea.
A 3.
Okay.
Wait, what was I rolling? Feeling?
Feelings.
So I did not do it.
Well, you do succeed
Oh, okay.
in taking your pants off. However, your other leg, when you're trying to do this, gets stuck up to the ankle in the tar. So now you've got a bare ankle in tar.
And no pants, which is great.
I see that you are wearing rocket ship underwear.
The love goes deep.
Yeah.
Can I attempt to set something on fire?
Sure. How are you gonna do it?
I use my blaster to try and light something nearby.
All right. Roll feelings roll lasers for me.
6.
What in the fuck? You shoot, and the beam bounces off of the Unin's forearm that's still trying to hold Scrappy, and it looks at you. And
Apologies.
you can tell that even though it's not very smart, it still thinks it's smarter than you guys are.
You're watching,
Yeah.
watching this debacle unfold. It's like, oh my god, these humans and duck
And aliens.
and aliens. Sorry.
The Unin reaches into its another pocket, and it holds out this like fluffy material, and it says, "Hit Unin hit," and it places it near the tar stuff.
Okay, shoot that. And then set that on fire. Okay. I'll try and shoot it.
As you raise your gun, the
just put that
Unin's
out
eyes
early.
widen, and you can tell that maybe that's not a good idea. Roll feelings for me.
Oh, okay. 6.
You get it. You realize that that is probably not a good idea. If
Okay.
if hit might start this on fire, then what would a laser shot do to it?
Are there like a couple of rocks that we could pick up to try to like spark it?
Sure.
Okay.
Roll feelings.
6.
Okay, you got it. So you spark, and that fluffy stuff actually burns perfectly, and tar just kind of melts off
Yay.
of Scrappy.
We solved your tar puzzle.
So
Now, did my
Scrappy,
pants free or did my pants catch
your
on
pants
fire?
are swallowed by the tar.
Right.
Your pants are now
Great.
swallowed by the tar. So you are
I
walking
put in
through the
chat
jungle.
my underwear is space underwear. Thanks, Professor Quackens, for noticing. But it does say "Home of the Big Rocket" on.
Yes.
On the,
on the butt because they're
On the butt.
they're the tightest briefs you have ever seen.
I feel seen.
They're almost. No, they are too tight. But Scrappy doesn't want to give them up. They're his favorite pair.
I love
So you-
ironic clothing.
Ironic clothing.
So the Unin turns around and keeps walking into the jungle. And says Unin wall and points. But you don't see anything. And then the Unin turns around and slowly starts walking back toward the village.
Wait, where?
Unin, wait.
Unin hungry. And he just keeps walking.
Okay. I think we're on our own. So
Okay.
there was some sort of
I
ritual
win.
to get past the wall, right? So is there anything, we look at the wall, is there anything on the wall, like instruction?
You don't even see a wall.
Oh, there's no big wall.
You just see kind of jungle in front of you. It looks like it's like less dense jungle, but you just see jungle.
I'm gonna put my little thing on because I don't want anything to happen
No shit
again.
spores.
No, thank you. And I'm just gonna walk forward.
Okay. You walk forward and you hit something,
Oh,
but you can't see what you hit.
I see.
I think that would be the wall.
Like a force field wall.
Right.
Could we kind of like either walk along the wall one way or the other, maybe?
Yeah. Are you guys going the same way?
yeah. I don't.
It's up
think
to you
we
if you
should
want to stick
split up.
together.
Split
Okay.
up.
Yeah, no, we should go the same way.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So you're walking along and you're kind of feeling your way along this force field. It's not like a force field where it's like energetic, but it feels solid. Who's in the lead?
I will be taking the lead on this one.
Okay, great. So feel feelings. So roll feel feelings. Roll feelings.
Feel feeling.
Feel.
I don't
That's
think
good.
it's appropriate to be walking
Professor
behind the
Quackens is
engineer.
Good at his
duties.
feelings.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. What? Quackens, did you roll?
I just didn't. Oh, I rolled a 2.
You got it perfect. Okay, excellent. So, you get to a spot where you feel it like give a little bit, like it's made of kind of taffy in that area.
Huh.
Now you can ask me anything you want.
Is this the only spot where it feels soft like that?
So far that you've seen, yeah, and you guys have walked a little bit.
Is it like a specific size, or just is it a small little area?
Well, it's definitely it's a soft patch that's like arm's length wide.
Like human arms length wide.
Yeah, like normal.
Maybe kind of a place we could get through.
What do you do?
Okay, yeah, I found a soft spot. Who is the biggest?
Who
And
is
if
the
anyone
biggest?
says buns of
Who
steel
is the
over
biggest?
there,
Actually, I never really asked the biology of Glarknak the 37th. Like, are you a large creature? Are you a small creature?
I'm gonna say I'm like IRL about 6'4".
Okay, 5'8".
Okay, relax. I'm actually 5'6". Okay, so we're gonna like 6'4", 380 pounds.
Okay. Yeah, so then I think you'd probably be the largest person here. So go ahead and roll feelings for me.
Okay. 6.
Okay, so you are able to push, and you can feel this force field sort of like giving away a little bit, and then you kind of like, you're pushing and you can feel it like sort of peek through, like that. And it's like trying to push through taffy. You're getting there. It's just really hard to get through.
Should we all just all of us go through?
Everybody roll
Push
feelings.
through? Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have any pockets anymore, so I'm having to carry my equipment.
Just put it in your waistband.
Well, I guess I could.
I got
I'm
a
afraid I'm
4.
gonna shoot
I
myself.
don't even wear pants, and I'm not even having
Yeah,
these problems.
That's a little unsafe.
But your
Just
jacket
putting
looks
your-
like it has pockets, so.
Well,
I
of
mean,
course I've got pockets. Why would you not have pockets in your jacket? That doesn't make sense.
I don't know
Consortium
why.
store my
uniforms,
knickknacks.
Consortium
Uniforms
uniforms
don't have
are
them.
definitely usually pocket laden.
Yeah. What were we rolling? Feelings?
Feelings.
I rolled
I
a
failed.
3.
I rolled a 4.
Okay.
I failed. I got a 2.
Okay. You got a 4 directly?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're able to actually slide up right next to, on Glarnak's alien ass. I don't know.
Tight alien ass.
Very tight, firm,
Good to know.
stoic alien ass. And you're able to, because you're a little bit smaller, kind of ride that orifice that
Also
is already
slippery,
stretched.
like a fish.
Yeah.
It's like parting. Well, you have kind of a red skin. It's like parting the Red Sea.
That's what they called me in high school.
Okay, moving on. So, so Cordelia and Glargnak are getting through the invisible force field sphincter.
I get a question, right? Because that was my perfect number.
Yes, absolutely.
Because my last name is Tidecaller, am I able to summon some form of water to help the rest of the people get through?
There's no magic.
Okay.
Would help.
There's
that
no
would
magic.
really help clean out the sphincter here
Lasers-
if you had some sort of water.
Lasers, feelings,
Cheater.
and magic is not the name of the game.
No worries. Can I use the essential oils from my healing kit to sort of lube up the side?
And then we'd able to get through.
You rustle into
I love
your
the
pack,
idea. I love the
and
idea.
you find a bottle of peppermint oil that you use for whenever somebody's
Well, we
not
have-
feeling quite well.
Oh, that smells lovely.
We have some space lubricant. I have some. It's right here. It's
It was
called
in your
Astro
pants.
Glide. It allows you to. It's
Maybe
from
Sheriff's
space.
got some gun oil, but
It's from space.
maybe Sheriff's got some gun oil, but I don't think. I think that your space lubricant was in your cargo pants.
Oh, it was in my pants. Crap.
Okay, but yes, you do have your essential oils, and you are able to, as you're moving through, sort of lube up the ridges of the invisible force field sphincter enough to get through. And you pop into the other side, and you hear whoop, 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 whoop. So you and Glargnak are through.
What about the rest?
The rest of us are just
You guys
kind
all
of
you
in
guys
there.
all failed it, right?
Yes.
Well, you can roll feelings again. Now you got another shot. You roll 2 feelings because now it's oily.
Does it look the same
with
on the other side?
It looks
does.
invisible. You just see floating, shimmering oil in the shape of like a, I don't have to describe it too much. You get it. Whatever's in your head is correct.
Well, I think after you blew it out, I am small enough to slide right in, and I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Okay, perfect. So one of them you got perfectly. So you're able to just squeeze right through, and no harm, no foul. Get it? Because you're a duck. So, so if you could ask me a question, anything you like.
Is there anything that we immediately see on the other side?
It's invisible. As you look in, you can see the same color shimmery glass kind of thing as what that pyramid was. All right. Did you guys who else didn't get through the first time?
I didn't get through the first time either. I got a 6 and a 4.
Okay, you got through no problem. You slip through. You even get your cowboy hat through,
It's important.
just like an Indiana Jones movie. And you get to ask me anything you want.
Does this pyramid and field type thing seem like it is foreign to this planet?
Yeah, it definitely doesn't feel like it belongs here. In fact, you're not even sure it was probably here for that long. It looks too pristine, too perfect. It would have aged.
Very new. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then Scrappy?
Am I supposed to be rolling? Okay.
Yeah, you didn't get through yet, right?
No. A 6 and a 3. So I did pass.
Okay.
It was feelings, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, so 6 passes.
Okay. So you get through. Now your legs are bare and oiled, and so is your underwear.
It's like a regular Saturday night.
There you go. You guys are seeing a side of Scrappy, who's usually doesn't care much about people.
Yeah.
You're seeing him let loose a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Engineer in the yeah.
So you guys are Quackins. And Sheriff. You guys have kind of seen this thing in the distance, but nobody else has noticed it yet.
Should we tell them? I think we should probably tell them.
Have at it.
So if you avert your eyes that way.
You guys can talk to each other at any time.
All right, so what are we doing?
One more time.
So you two have noticed, because you had perfect rolls, you two have noticed, because otherwise you're in the middle of the jungle. You don't know really where to go.
Right. Okay.
But you two have noticed that you can see off in the distance something that looks like the color of that pyramid.
So if you just look westward, you will see something over there that looks like the pyramid.
Well, that's huge.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
That's what he said.
Should we go over and look-see?
Yeah.
Yes.
We got nothing else to do. Let's march.
Shall we head
Okay, so you guys all
towards the pyramid?
going through the jungle, and yes, you do see this in the distance, the pyramid get bigger and bigger, and you're getting there. But it looks like it's just goes straight into the ground, and from where you're at, you can't really see any way to get in it yet.
Is there any evidence of the not Unin around that we're looking for? Like,
Roll feelings for me.
okay. 4.
You get a perfect. Okay, so looking around, you do see, not that you're a tracker really, but it doesn't look like a lot of weather gets in here either, so the tracks are still look fresh.
Okay.
You do see human-sized footprints,
Okay.
and you can ask me whatever you like.
Is it just one set of footprints?
Yes, it is one set of footprints.
Okay. That is my one. My one question.
You are an explorer, so I figured you would be good at tracking.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah.
true. Good call.
Um,
So nobody else
Follow
would have
the
noticed that.
footprints?
Nobody else knows
Yeah.
about the footprints yet.
Okay. So there's a there's a set of footprints here. Maybe we should follow those.
Oh, that seems promising.
yeah, sounds sensible.
Okay. So you guys follow the footprints around. You follow the footprints around the pyramid. It is a very, very large hexagonal pyramid. So, it takes you a while to get from one to the other, especially going through the jungle. Like I said, there was not really any definition change there between jungle and where it's at.
Is it like glass, or like an iridescent? Like, what is it made
That's
of?
the hard thing to tell. It looks
Okay.
and feels kind of like glass, but it's got like a strange energy to it too. When you put your hand on it, it feels like a kind of vibrating.
Okay.
Okay, I know. All right. So yes, you had to go through a sphincter to get here, but that's not what I meant by vibrating.
Seems interesting.
So you're making your way along, and you do find like a tiny sort of perfect square opening in the end of it.
Like a door.
Yep. But you hear whistling from within. Some kind of weird, strange, alien sort of tune.
Did we scan the tune? I scan the tune.
How do you scan a tune?
With Shazam.
What
Like
is it?
Shazam.
What is that? Like, oh, you're gonna Shazam it?
All right, let me rephrase that. I record the sound that's happening, and then I ask my little computer device to identify it. Like, my cell phone already identifies music
You're
automatically.
totally right.
So I would
it
assume.
comes up as you've never heard of it before,
Oh, okay.
but it's
Did you
getting
say-
louder.
One of them indie artists I never heard.
Can
They're
we
not
tell
flying.
if it's like a person or a machine or something?
It sounds like it's like a person almost whistling.
Did you say there was an
okay.
opening?
Mhm.
Guess we should-
Big, small.
It's like door size,
Okay.
and that's where the
go
whistling's
in.
coming from. And you can't really see the end of
Hello?
it. You're looking in,
Is
and
it-
you can't really see the end of it.
Is it dark in there?
You hear hello, 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 and the whistling stops.
Do
dark in
I?
Yeah, is it dark in there?
You
or
can't
is
see
it
the
lit?
end, but it's the illumination is coming from everywhere. Yet there is no single points of light.
Okay.
And you see this little figure walking way too fast for what a little figure should be able to walk.
Is he walking towards us or
Yep.
away from us?
Yep. This little figure.
Okay, he's walking towards us.
And he looks like almost dressed kind of without being able to describe it a different way, almost like a little elf or something.
Like a Christmas elf?
Yeah? But, like-
Is he a baby? Has he been turned into a baby too?
No, because he's got a really long, scraggly beard.
Oh.
I know what that's like.
Hey,
he
you
have,
there!
like-
Yeah.
Does he have shoes like that curl on the end?
And there are bells on those shoes.
Oh!
Is an elf
Oh my god.
of some sort.
It could be a space elf.
Space elf.
Space elf.
You've heard tale of space elves kind of just showing up. They never really have any way of getting to one place from another. You're really not sure. You've heard this is a myth that you in your childhood may have heard of. Let's see.
Is his name Rumpelstiltskin?
It's not Rumpelstiltskin. That's
Okay.
myth. That's
I
not
tried.
real. But
That's
space
not
elves,
real.
space elves, they could be real. Well, you're seeing what looks to be a space elf come towards you right now.
I get really excited because I've always heard of them.
Okay.
I mean, I've collected them most of my life. I've collected figurines of all the elves. You know,
Collected them.
I have weird hobbies. Do not judge. So,
No judging here.
So the elf
like
comes
little
up to you.
elf.
The space
Little
elf, for
elf.
lack of a better word, comes up to you, stands there. You shall not pass.
Well, why not?
You haven't passed my test yet.
Well, we already got
See?
inside the big butthole dome, so.
I had a really hard time making that airtight.
Well, the big guy kind of blew it out. You're gonna want some
Sure you
preparation
did, big
H on it.
boy. You need to pass my test or you're not getting in here.
We've kind of been through a lot. Can we please not do tests?
I don't think so. Try it if you want to.
Okay, let's start at the beginning. Hi, I'm Professor Quackins. Who are you?
I don't need to tell you my name. I can't tell you my name. I just need to tell you you can't get in here unless you pass my test.
What
You're
is your
very
test?
rude. You know that?
You have to answer 3 riddles.
Oh my god.
Oh
Wait, is this before or after the ritual?
What ritual? I'm just here sightseeing.
You're
just
sightseeing and you come up to us and
Oh.
Listen, the only social currency that my people have is making other people annoyed.
It's
you have to
working.
pass my
It's
test.
working.
You must
You're
be
doing
rich.
a great job. All right, what's your questions?
All right, well,
Hit
hold on
me.
a second. And you see him reach over to the side, and a portal opens where his hand goes, and he brings out a piece of paper. And he goes to the other side. He reaches in, and a portal opens, and he brings out a little pencil. He dots his tongue, and he goes, "Okay, are you ready?
If anyone is prepared for a test, it
Are
is me.
you sure? I need a little bit of enthusiasm here."
Yeah, let's do it.
Sure.
Glargnak is like super in love with this little fucking elf. Like, has always wanted to see one. Has heard about them since he was a child. And
I
there's finally one here.
I love small things. That's why I'm drawn to Quackens, and that's why I went to go pinch the little baby's face on the space station.
Exactly. So Glargnak, you were like loving this.
Mhm.
1. I can be measured, but I have no length, width, or height. What am I?
Time? Is it time?
Incorrect.
Oh, that was it. I totally thought that was it.
Time has a
sorry.
length.
Oh, that's true.
I thought you meant like length, like physical space length. You're gonna have to clarify the rules next time.
I don't have to clarify anything. This is my game. I get to choose. Neener, neener, neener. I can be measured, but I have no length, width, or height. What am I?
Speed?
Is it my temper? Because I'm about to blast you.
I will take speed. Speed's okay, but I was looking for temperature.
I get really excited. Let's go!
Number 2, the beginning of eternity, the end of time and space, the beginning of every end, and the end of every place.
The letter E.
Correct! We've got a real genius on our hands.
Very good.
I swear to God.
Are you feeling
have my
annoyed
doctorate
yet?
degree.
Fireplace.
You can tell that this
No,
elf
I'm
lives. Their sustenance is annoying people.
I'm feeling quite calm actually.
Roll feelings.
Oh fuck. I got a 1.
Okay, so you're not calm whatsoever. You are. It is like edging closer to you, like drinking in the annoyance that it's producing inside of you.
Yeah,
Are you ready?
I'm doing fine.
Are you ready for another one, big boy?
Yeah.
At night,
just one
they
more.
come without
It's just
being
one more.
fetched, but by day they are lost without being stolen. What are they?
Men on the apps?
The stars. What was it again? Say it again.
At night they come without being fetched. By day they are lost without being stolen. What are they?
The stars.
How the hell did you know? This is the fastest anyone's ever gotten through my riddles. I have a mind to stay here anyway.
I swear to God, I will melt you over the fireplace.
I pick him up and
I've never seen Professor
Y'all are
Quackens so
delicious.
enraged before.
I pick him up and I hug him.
You try to pick him up, but your hands hit a force field.
Oh, damn.
I suppose fair is fair. We did have a legally non-binding vocal contract. You're not really gonna like what you see in there anyway. And with that, he zips off to the side, through an open portal, and it closes behind him.
And I attempt to shoot him on the way out.
It bounces off the walls. It doesn't do it.
Damn it.
He's already gone. He's already gone. So you press forward into the structure. And it's a very long hallway. You're making your way through. And you get to the center. And you see a wide open chamber. And again, it's fully illuminated, but there's no single points of light. And in the center, there's a dais. And there's what appears to be an upside down person, a humanoid, suspended with their finger outstretched looking down and with their finger on a needle.
Was
Needles coming up from the floor.
I knew it. Okay.
And they're not moving. But you can feel the power coming out of this room.
Oh, no.
What are the chances you think they're alive?
Can I attempt to see any like signs of them being alive?
Yeah.
How are
From
you
a
going to do
distance.
that? From a
Literally
distance?
from a distance view, just like
That would be feelings, I think.
If they're breathing at all.
Yeah, I was gonna scan them with
5.
Okay, so you got feelings. You can tell that they're alive, but they're kind of in like a suspended animation state.
Can I
Okay.
scan them with my doohickey?
What is that?
They
going to
are
do?
alive.
I don't know. I guess we already know they're alive, so.
I wonder if they're the person who wrote the diary.
What happens
who wants to
when
poke it?
approach?
Roll.
Yeah, are they
Who
human?
said the diary thing? Roll your feelings.
Me.
Mr. Quacken.
Be Quackins.
I rolled a
Good.
3.
He's got good feelings.
Okay, you got a 3. So yeah,
Yes.
Barring, I mean, it seems to make sense, right? Because that's the only other human that you've seen, and that was definitely human stuff in that little hut.
What are they wearing?
They are stark naked.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna ask.
Oh my.
What happens when we try to approach?
Well, you're gonna have to
Are
find
you
out.
approaching?
Okay, I try to approach. I try to approach.
Okay, so you start to get closer, and you can see the eyes track to you, but it can't
That's
really move
creepy.
that much. But the eyes look straight at you.
Okay, so he's aware.
Yeah. Now you said he's kind of pointing at something. What is he
His
like?
finger is
or
on
is
the
he
tip of a needle that is all the way down to the floor.
And he's like upside down.
He's hanging upside down, suspended in midair.
I see.
Just suspended
Just
in
floating
midair,
there?
not by anything, just floating.
Right.
Yeah. Can I scan the needle and find out exactly what it is?
Try lasers.
It's a 3, so I pass.
Okay. So the scanner does bring back some elements that you're aware of, but there is one that you're not. And based on the chemical makeup, you can tell that it has the ability to phase space and time.
Okay. So there is some weird element that I'm seeing here on my scanner, that an element I don't know anything about. It seems to be able to phase space and time.
Oh, that's
It's
Seems dangerous.
It's called phasium.
You just discovered it, so you can name it if you want.
Yeah, I just named it phasium.
Real original.
hey, it's a good name.
scrapium.
Yeah.
Scrapium.
It's very scrapium. Yeah.
What's the density of the needle? Like, is it able to be?
It's just super gossamer thin. It is like you almost can't see it except for
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Do we need to like turn it off somehow? And he, no.
Yeah. Maybe.
What is he trying to do? Wait,
Yeah,
so let's think
if
back at the diary. What did the diary say? Do y'all remember what the diary said?
It only said something about a ritual and how it has to work, and then there's pages gone. Hey, if
Weren't
you
they
could hear
looking
us right
for
now, can you
someone?
blink?
Yeah, they were trying to save someone, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe they were trying to time travel because it can shift time and space, and
Ooh.
maybe they're trying to go back in time and save someone.
Oh, maybe this
And
is
inadvertently turned everyone to babies.
into babies. Yeah.
Oh man, you
Maybe
really
he caused the flash of some sort.
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, Unin said no Unin long far.
Yeah.
So long maybe means he's been gone a long time. 2 weeks means a long time if you move really slow.
Mr. Needleman, if you can hear and understand us, please blink.
As you say that, you feel the pressure inside of the room crush in and then release back out. Almost like it's a response, but it's not happy.
The whole room blinked at us.
What if we
like
should,
that one.
You don't
what
have
if
to be
we-
happy with me, but you turned a lot of people into babies.
And you're gonna pay for that. Well, we have to somehow turn them back, right?
Was it the annoying elf? Did he make you upset? He made me upset.
Yeah,
He was very annoying.
he was upsetting.
I mean, think about it this way: what better person to annoy than somebody who really can't like respond or do anything about it? Couldn't have answered the riddles, that kind of thing. So that kind of makes sense that a creature that feeds on annoyance might be there.
Yeah, that's true. Oh,
So what if we kind of like removed him from the needle? Is
can
it
try.
what if we try to
movable?
touch it? Can we touch him? Can we touch him? What happened?
What are you gonna do?
gonna
What do you
hold
do?
his hand.
Who's doing what?
I get this long stick, and I like touch him to see see what happens.
The stick disintegrates where it touches him.
Oh,
Oh, thank God I didn't touch
And
him.
That
it's
was
just
a good
it's like
idea.
it kind of just completely disintegrates.
Okay.
Huh.
all right. Is there any other, like, anything else in this room other than the person floating and the needle and like the dais?
No, it really
Okay.
is like it's almost like egg shaped,
Okay.
and then the
Weird.
needle comes up to the point, and he's suspended above that.
Okay.
Do we recognize him when we get closer? Like, does his face look familiar?
Roll feelings.
Oh,
A
good.
1.
You get a 1. You don't
Yes.
recognize him.
Wow.
He failed his feeling. Professor Quackens.
Wow. Well, listen, I'm
But
very stressed
if somebody
out right
else
now.
wants to try to recognize him, they
Fair.
can.
I'll try.
I am very stressed at the moment. Please do not pressure
So
me.
got a 1.
Okay, so no, you guys don't recognize him.
Okay.
Okay. He's not like our captain, is he? Is he
No,
it's like
our
a uniform.
captain's back
Your
over.
captain's
I think we
Oh,
would
okay.
recognize our captain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Captain's on the ship.
But what if it's some sort of time traveler?
Oh, God.
Is there any kind of like marking on their body or
Yeah, like a
Anything like
tattoo or
You can see that they have painted symbols on their body in mud, but it's like
Oh.
mostly flaked off, and you can't really read the symbols.
okay?
maybe that's their ritual that they were writing about.
Yeah.
Oh, this is weird.
I hold up the scrap of clothing. Do you recognize this?
The scrap of clothing.
Oh, his old uniform?
Oh, his old
The
uniform. You took
uniform?
it with you.
Yes.
You feel the room sort of pressurize again, and then release again. It's almost like that's a way that they can communicate. They can't really do
Can
much else,
communicate?
right?
So I get
Can he
the feeling that
communicate through
they
Morse-
are
Morse
the missing
code?
person.
Yeah, just like Morse code the room.
Morse code.
Okay, well, please don't aggressively pressurize me, but do you need help? Do you want us to help you?
There, you can tell you've been standing there long enough that
Yeah.
you can tell that they are moving, but incredibly slowly. Like
Ooh.
incredibly slowly.
Maybe they're kind of out of phase with time or something like that.
Yeah, like on a different,
Yeah.
like music. Like we're playing in 6/8 and they're playing in 3/4. If anybody knows anything about music, we're on different time
I don't,
signatures.
but I believe you.
I play banjo. Don't worry about it.
I played banjo tooie.
I can't really play instruments. I have feathers for hands, so.
We get it. You're a doc.
But you're very rude.
So you can't touch him, right? Because whatever matter touches him just disintegrates.
Can I find another stick and touch the needle?
Roll lasers for me.
Okay.
Good idea. Yeah, maybe we should destroy
5.
it.
I failed.
Okay, so you run outside to get a stick, and I don't know how to say you don't find one because like they're everywhere. It's the jungle.
I can't break it off the tree.
You thank you. Yeah, no, you find a stick on the ground, but you can't get it to go through the door. For some reason, it's not making sense to you to just like go a long way with it.
Well, what if we shot lasers at the needle and destroyed it? Do y'all think that? Before we do that, I'm not saying I do that. I'm asking everyone, what do you think if we did that? Would that be a good idea?
I think it's better than nothing.
I mean, yeah, I got no other ideas, so
All right, so
that's the idea.
All right, so Scrappy, roll lasers for me.
Oh my god. All right.
Let's go.
I rolled a 6.
Okay.
So no.
All right.
So you shoot your laser, but it just doesn't do anything to the needle. It's not that the needle is. It's just made of some kind of material that that laser's not going to really do anything to. Because it's just light.
Yeah.
Right.
What if we tried to shoot him with a laser?
Oh God.
Yeah. Well, so we tried touching it with a stick and it just disintegrated. So I kind of assumed he would.
I think Sheriff might be on the
wouldn't
right
work
track.
either.
They just weren't able to complete the task. I'm trying
Yeah,
to help you out.
I don't know why I can't get the stick through the door.
Well, maybe someone else should try
If
and
somebody
get
wants
the
to
stick through
help?
the door.
I'll help.
Yeah. Why don't someone help?
Okay.
I'll go
What
try.
did I have you roll? Feelings or lasers?
Feeling.
Yeah, feelings.
No, lasers.
I don't know why I had
The
you roll.
lasers?
Because I rolled a 5, so
Yeah, that's
I
right.
rolled a 3.
Is that a pass or fail?
that is a
For
pass.
lasers, that's a pass.
Okay, fuck
It's
it.
lasers.
You pass. You're able to get the stick into.
Yeah.
All right, now what were you gonna do with it?
touch the
was
needle?
yeah, we were gonna touch the needle.
Okay, so the needle's
I don't
definitely
want it
not
disintegrate.
disintegrating anything, and it kind of wavers a little bit. It's almost like it is as fragile as it looks.
Okay, I'm just gonna move it with my hand.
The needle?
Yes, not like
You're gonna touch the
aggressively,
needle
but
with
like
your hand. All right, roll.
What did I go get the stick
Feelings.
for?
it didn't. The stick didn't disintegrate. I got a 3, so it's a fail.
Okay, so you. This is hilarious. So you also start to
Yeah.
rise up, and your clothing
Oh.
disintegrates,
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
and so you start
Oh
to
my
go
goodness.
sideways.
Oh.
And very quickly, you were also moving extremely slow.
Oh man. I thought I was in trouble when I lost my pants.
But to you,
to me.
the person who is upright is finally able to talk.
What the hell is going on?
buddy.
What is happening? What's happening? What is happening?
You're asking me what's
came here-
happening?
I came here to do this ritual. I just needed my wife. I was. What time? What day is it? What's happening? They're clearly completely disheveled. Have no idea what they've lost their mind, kind of.
Like
Now,
they've just
to
been
you
here.
outwardly, to the rest of the group, nothing is happening. You just see Sheriff sort of also raising up.
Oh, yeah, upside down, naked. Oh, great. What are we gonna do now? Well, don't touch the needle. Don't do that.
Huh.
Now,
When they poked it with a
did
stick, it
Sheriff's
disintegrated,
hat
right?
stay on, or
No,
did the
everything's
hat
disintegrated. All the
Oh,
things. That
Oh, that's bad news.
So now, what have we observed? Let's back up a little
Well,
bit.
can Sheriff just talk to the person now?
You guys won't be able to
Yeah,
communicate with them, though.
Yeah, we can't talk to him, so we're gonna have to do something about this.
Where's the stick?
It's on the ground.
So we weren't able to bend the needle with the stick, or did we even
We didn't try.
Just put a little pressure on it, and it seems like, this seems pretty fragile.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the stick and just try to bend the needle, just completely bend it.
Okay. So roll feelings.
5.
Okay, so it bends, it snaps.
Okay.
Oh,
As
okay.
it snaps, because it looks pretty much like glass, it's a weird sort of alloy or something that looks like glass. Have you ever seen a Prince Rupert's drop?
Yes.
Okay, that's what starts to happen to the chamber you're in, because it is all
Oh.
connected to that needle. Both bodies that were suspended fall to the ground and everything starts to crack, and you see everything start to shard. And you hear just cracking, this largest, loudest cracking you've ever heard.
Am I in real time now, or am I still in?
Oh yeah, you guys are back in real time. You and this mystery person.
And I'm still
say-
naked?
Yes, you're very naked.
I guess we need to get the fuck out of the pyramid,
I
right?
say, oh snap.
Everybody roll feelings.
Oh, snap is right.
I rolled a 2.
3.
Okay, tell me if it
5.
passes or fails, because I don't.
I passed.
Okay.
Pass.
Pass.
What's a
Feelings?
3?
I failed feelings.
Okay. So, as
That's a
everybody's trying to
fail.
run
Yeah.
out, because this is a very long highway, and everything is starting to just crash and like crack, and it's shards, and it's very sharp, and it's like you're getting out ahead of it. Sheriff Scrappy falls and is now
I've
getting left
fallen and I
behind.
can't get up. Say again?
You've fallen and you're getting left behind.
Oh no.
I mean, I would hear Scrappy fall. I'm gonna run back and get him.
Okay, so
I would
Sheriff.
come with.
Okay, so roll Scrappy. You can roll 3.
3 dice?
Yeah.
Also, yeah, did Quackins roll a 2? Did you roll 2?
I did.
Oh, you did roll
Am I
a 2.
rolling?
Sorry,
Ooh.
I
I
did.
didn't hear you. Go ahead.
Am I
and
rolling? Am I rolling for feelings?
Yes.
Yep.
Then I pass. I have a 5 as well.
Okay. So first,
I got
Quackins, you can ask
exact
me anything,
number.
and then Scrappy.
So it's just the building we're in falling apart?
So it's a Prince Rupert's drop. I don't know if you've ever heard of one of those or seen one before, but it's okay. So when you snip the tail, basically the entire thing starts to shatter. You can tell that the entire pyramid is now shattering,
Okay.
but it's shattering in kind of slow mo, but fast enough that you need to get the fuck out.
Okay.
And then Scrappy.
Yeah, is there enough time for us to run out of here before it collapses?
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
so
You've
I
all
say
now
we
succeeded,
we
so-
get the hell out of here. Let's
Quack,
make
quack,
like
quack,
a
quack,
tree
quack, quack.
and get the hell out of here.
I grab Quackins and I just
Run! Run! Onward! I'm too cute to die.
So you get out just in
I
time.
agree.
The doorway you were in falls in on itself. The whole gigantic pyramid is raining glass. You're booking ass to get out of there, going through the jungle. It seems like you've escaped that danger, but now you've got to get back to your ship.
Right.
So, naked mystery man, introduce yourself.
He's been through quite the ordeal, and it's extremely hard for him to form coherent sentences as of yet.
Does the doctor have anything for him that could?
Drugs, maybe.
Drug.
A seaweed wrap.
I
So,
was about to say a seaweed.
do you have any kind of holistic medicine that might be able to help in this situation?
Maybe I take a page out of the Turfian's book and go with thoughts and prayers on this one.
Oh,
Ooh. So no, they're not
That's
able to
just
snap him out of there. You don't even have to roll for that shit.
It's a medical degree, not a psychiatry degree.
Yeah, you guys are in the jungle trying to make your way back to
Yeah, we're
your
trying to
own
make
ship.
Yeah. Well, do we have to go through the was it the Uden
That seems to be
village
gone
first?
now because the elf is no longer there.
Oh no, to the Unin village though.
The Unen village.
Yeah. That's where your ship's at.
Okay. I
So we
mean, we
return-
can
we
just
were-
go back.
Can we return to the guy's hut? bring him to the hut.
that's what you want to do. So as you're making your way through the jungle, he sort of starts to come out of it, and you set him down because somebody was carrying him, on their back, and it seems that he's been in this jungle or in this village long enough that he navigates the jungle pretty well. And it seems like he knows where he's going, but he hasn't really talked to anyone in a long time. Like, he's been writing in his journal and stuff, but he hasn't really had to use that part of himself for a long time. So he's in stilted speech. He basically says, the ritual didn't go how I thought it was going to go.
What were you trying to do?
I know you won't understand, but I lost somebody really dear to me, and I heard there was something in this jungle that might be able to bring her back, and I fucked up.
Did you say it was your wife? Oh wait,
Yeah.
we didn't hear that.
I heard that. Did you say it was your wife?
Yeah, she and I, we crash landed here a long time ago, and we were on the run from the Consortium. I kind of got in some bad dealings.
Oh, that's awkward.
Nope.
We figured we could come somewhere very remote and get away from everything, but we kind of couldn't. We couldn't land well. We got the atmosphere, it's hard to get through. Our ship crash landed. She didn't make it.
So what kind of dealings were bad?
I'd rather not go into that.
Oh, I think we're gonna need to talk about it.
All right,
Well, do
roll
you know
feelings.
A 2.
Okay, so he obviously feels pressed, and he says, "Well, you remember that outpost that exploded, 10 years ago, in the Nebular system?"
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, it was on all the space
yeah.
news channels.
I left my stove on,
Oh.
and it caused the chain reaction that basically blew that system apart, or blew that outpost apart.
Oh man, bad wiring, really.
Yeah, if I wasn't,
And you didn't have space insurance?
you know how many times I've gone over this in my own head about the things I couldn't have done.
That
Should've
just sounds like
checked
a
into-
consortium had a failure there.
I'm
That's
standing
just
here
bad
in this
wiring.
jungle naked, having just gone through an ordeal that to me lasted for about a day. I don't even know how long I've been in that thing. And you're
Okay,
gonna
hold
come out
on,
here and
Will.
grill me.
We're hearing a lot of me. We just got in a fight with some Terfians. There's babies on a ship somewhere.
I don't know what
He's
that
in
has
his
to do with you
underwear.
all.
I'm naked. Never mind, he's in his underwear. I got nothing.
That begs the question: are they still babies on the space station if we destroyed the needle?
Yeah, I'm a little worried about that one.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, as the GM, yes, they're still babies. They reverse aged, but they did not forward age.
Oh fuck.
And
Yeah, we didn't
and
really
the
forward
Unin
age.
By now?
the Unin aren't at all affected because they are, they're almost ageless.
Yeah.
Let's just get
Said
back
they
to
were
our ship
ageless.
and call the commander so we can make sure they're at the space station and pick us up.
Listen, can you leave out that I'm here? I don't have a thing to my name. I've lost everything I care about. I just want to live out my days in peace.
I mean, we can get you a shower.
I mean, you are covered in mud.
Ice cold. All right, you also get
Yeah.
to ask me whatever you want because you got a 2.
Yeah, Quackins.
Ice fucking cold. Did you want to ask?
Shower or
I'm not sure what to ask. Does anyone have an idea?
Maybe something about if there's a way that we can reverse the babies.
I mean, yeah, is there any way we can reverse what has been inevitably caused?
So all evidence of and all traces of how the technology that reversed time worked are kind of destroyed now.
Oh.
But, you know, maybe they'll retain some memories and they'll basically get to live like 2 lifetimes.
I mean, how many people in their lives wish they could be like, I wish I could go back to when I was a kid? I mean, they got it made. They're fine.
See? They always look on the bright side. Glargnak's got it, you know.
Well, he's still trying to discover himself, but he seems well grounded. Well, maybe. I mean, should we arrest him? Should we take him back? Should we report him to the whatever captain lady?
I think he's been
she's
through
her general.
enough.
He suffered enough.
So you
I
get
think
to the
so,
edge of the,
I mean-
you get to the edge of the village because you guys are kind of like mulling this over as you're walking. You get to the edge of the village. And now you're back in the Unin. You see the Unin there, and you see him, and they all do the traditional Unin greeting gesture of loved ones, where they just like put their arms out as far as they can go, like that. That's how they tell each other they love each other.
Oh,
So you can tell that he definitely does sort of have like family with them,
Okay.
having been
Okay.
here for years.
okay, so we shouldn't blast him.
Oh. Yeah, we'll let him live in peace here.
Okay.
Well, it looks like they at least missed you.
Yeah.
So should we just leave him with the Unin then?
That's,
Yeah.
if you could, that'd be great.
yeah, I say we leave him.
All right.
Okay.
So you guys get back on your ship.
Yeah, let's get back on the
It's time to
ship.
leave the Unins
Yeah,
behind.
make
I was
sure
getting
she's
nervous
doing
that
all
it's-
right.
Right
Something's
before,
happened to it.
right before I get back on the ship, I go Unin show,
And they all start dancing.
and then I get on the ship.
They're all dancing slow mo.
And we get on the ship.
And even the dude like does the same weird dance.
Yeah.
And that
I go to my quarters and get some pants.
Yeah, I go get
You go get some
my
clothes on?
spare
Does
hat.
somebody want to go check? Doctor, can you go check on the captain?
Yes, I will.
captain
I-
the captain is now a baby for some reason.
Oh, jeez.
Great.
Ba-da-ba. That was a lot of fun. I think that's a great place to end it. Like, you got dancing Unins. Y'all are the captains
Dancing
now.
Unins.
That was so fucking much fun.
Oh,
Mhm.
we'll never solve the babies.
I pull
I
out
don't know
the
if
I
it
pull
really
out the baby
solved the
captain's.
babies.
I pull out the baby mechanic scotch from the space station.
And we all toast to a job well done.
Oh, that was so much fun.
And I get
Great
to
work.
repairing the ship because we did a terrible with the Turfians, and that was put
It
the
was
ship through
a
a lot.
bad fight.
So I want you guys to go around the table one more time. Tell us who you are in real life and where we can find you on the
Sure,
internet.
I guess
Yep.
I was first last time, so
Let's
I'll
go.
go.
Yep.
I'm Casey or Planet. I use they, he pronouns, emphasis on the they, and I am Planet Moonstars everywhere. I'm most active on Twitch. I've been taking a bit of a break, but I should be kind of back to it now. I just moved, so getting settled and stuff. And on Twitter and Instagram, but I'm everywhere, Planet Moonstars.
Thank you so much.
I'm JPrize TV. You can go to jprize.tv and see everywhere I'm at. I'm on YouTube. I play a lot of retro variety. I'm currently making my way through Xenoblade Chronicles, which is taking forever. I've been playing it like a month. And then I'm going to play like the original God of War as well. So I play, as you can see, I have a lot of stuff. So. And yeah,
I love it.
this has been really fun. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, this is my first time, and I really enjoyed myself.
I'm glad. Yeah, it's always a nerve-wracking your first time, but you did great.
Thank you. I am Nerf Caleb. You can find me on Same name on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch. I'm also at the local Wendy's popping some ass for a 4 for 4. Starting on YouTube next week, every now and then. So yeah.
Starting on YouTube. That's a new journey.
Just trying it.
You know what? I wish you the best because I would love to get into that. Tell me how it is.
I will.
Well, I am Saren FPS. It's 2 N's on Twitch, but pretty much the same.
I'm
It's
sorry, I
fine.
went
It's
through.
pretty much the same everywhere else. 1 N on all my socials. I also go by Terry. I use they them pronouns. I mostly play FPS games, but I've been playing TTRPGs for like 5 years now, and I'm usually a forever DM. So being a player,
I did
super
not
fun.
know that, and I'm glad I didn't know that before we started this because I would have been even more nervous. This is my first time ever trying to DM anything, so.
You did a great job.
You did an amazing.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. I play with a lot of new players. Like my DMing is I just bring new people in and get them accustomed, and then they like skyrocket into playing all their own.
I would like to do
games.
more of these, and now that I know you do this, that you
I'm
DM
here.
things, yes, please.
My proudest campaign was designing an entire Percy Jackson like series through and through.
Way.
I had designed
Oh my
a
God.
fully fleshed out labyrinth that it took my players 9 months to get through. So
Oh my god.
That sounds awesome.
That's really cool.
And
Sorry.
the sexiest lion that we know.
And
Hi, my name is Rook. My pronouns are they, them, but you can call me whatever you want. Just don't call me late for dinner. I'm a queer furry VTuber on Twitch, and you can just find me at Rokums everywhere. And tonight I was a cute little ducky.
Cute little duckling.
Cute little ducky.
the cutest. Did you make
Very
the?
cute.
I got this off
PNG?
Etsy.
It looks so good.
It was a pretty good find. Thank you, Jason. This was a lot of fun.
I'm glad that you all
Yeah.
could make it. I
Yes.
really am.
it's so much fun.
Yeah,
My
thanks
name is Play
all together.
Jason. I am a he, him, and I am a musician and content creator on Twitch. Pretty much primarily Twitch, but you can find me at the same place pretty much everywhere at Play Jason. Thank you guys all for being here. Thank you so much for taking part. Your enthusiasm made this a lot easier on me.
You did amazing.
Thank you.
It was so much
It's
fun.
great. It's great fun.
So we are gonna raid out to another Overturian. Hebe Buffet is streaming right now, so let's go ahead and get the
Yeah.
crew
Hebe.
going over there. Make sure, by the way, that you're following every single person on this panel before we go anywhere, and then when we get to Hebe Buffet, you make sure you're following over there too. All right, we'll talk to you later. Thanks, you guys. Thank you so much.
Bye,
everyone.
I love you all.
Bye.
And I was waiting for the
Thanks.
like raid to go through to like.
There we go.
We're good. We're good. We're good.
That was so much fun, y'all.